Welcome to the Garage with Evan and Friends, presented by Man Cave Complex. Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. Check out Man Cave Complex on Instagram. Get us on all your podcast medias. I gotta get cardio just for the intro over here. I'm out of breath. Check out our website at mancavecomplex.com. To my left, as always, still under a year, the rookie producer of the year, Mr. Ryan Rickus.
What's up?
Across from us, we got, dude, we just rolling in the chicks. We steady
rolling
got
in
chicks.
the chicks.
We
got a whole line
chicks.
of them outside.
Last week we had 2 chicks, Bert and Steph. This week we got 2. All the way from, where would you be from? Roxborough? All the way from Roxborough. Took her an hour to get here. My goodness, the traffic. Miss Melina Wellahan.
That was not
Nailed it.
right.
Nailed it.
Wellen.
We went over this.
I know, we rehearsed it. That was a joke, actually.
What's the actual one then?
I don't know. I just call her Joy, a.k.a. the dog whisperer.
Which also isn't true. My dogs don't listen to anything I say.
Well, oh, yeah, you're going to want to just choke on that mic. Not sexually. I'm just saying keep it close to your face. Oh, who's that to the right? The Queen Bee, Miss Chelsea Lewis.
Hi, guys.
Always here. She acts like she doesn't want to be on the podcast. She just wants to be on the podcast.
She acts like she lives here. Yeah, like I live here or something.
Everybody, how we doing? I'll tell you how my afternoon went today. I'll just get into it. Fucking right. So I'm sitting there weed whacking the jug handles today. Jug handles, for everybody who's not familiar with New Jersey, which is one of the main reasons people hate New Jersey, I would think, right? Jug handles. Everybody complains about jug handles all the time.
Can't make lefts.
Can't make lefts. So you make these big roundabouts like to the right. And I'm doing my thing. I'm out there cutting. Jug handles are the worst thing to cut. There's just trash everywhere, just disgusting stuff. Just whatever. Rocks everywhere. And
So you're cutting a jug handle, not the jug handle.
no, not the jug handle and not the bar. A jug handle. And I'm just sitting there and just, minding my business, weed whacking, and all I hear is like a psh. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around and there's this glass all in the middle of the street. I'm like, oh no. And I see this van pulling over. I was like, oh no.
How'd the glass get there?
I shot a rock with the weed whacker through their window.
Oh,
as they were driving
shit.
by. I was like, fuck.
I did not keep up with that story.
He didn't explain it.
No, I didn't get
all
that
the way
either.
yet.
I didn't explain it good enough?
I
Well,
thought
no,
it
you
was like
didn't
a-
get to that part yet.
Yeah, I didn't get to that part yet.
I thought it was like a glass bottle.
No, so I heard a smash. And I turned around, I seen this van pulling over, and I see all the glass in the street. I was like, fuck! From me weed whacking, like rocks and shit go flying all the time.
Shit.
Jug handles are like just the shittiest things, like from like the winter when they like get plowed and all that. There's like a bunch of the road debris and all that just like builds up on like the sides of the curbs and stuff.
Right.
And you still got a weed whack around it, and I just shot a rock right through this dude's window as he was driving by. So I was like, fuck! So I go running over. I was like, oh, you all right? You all right? Luckily, it was his back window while he was driving. It wased like his driver's window, and he'd be like, "Argh!"
He probably
Right.
thought he was getting shot at, honestly.
I was like, dude, you all right? He's like, oh, my God. That scared the shit out of me. And it was him. And
How
I guess
old was he?
55, 60. And I'm guessing it was either his granddaughter or his daughter. She was like 14, 15. I was like, are you all right? Like, everyone. She was super chill. She's like, nah, I'm all right. Everything's cool. Luckily.
She's been shot at before.
Yeah, she was shot at before. So I just. Anyway, entertaining day at work, but I just wanted to give the dude a shout out because he was completely cool with it.
So
like,
what
you could have
happened?
just.
Yeah, like, does the township pay for that?
I don't know if it's his. Either the township's insurance has to pay
I would
for
assume
it,
it's a township insurance. Why would his
Or-
insurance
I mean,
have
you
to
ain't
pay
paying
for it?
for it.
Ev's
no.
paycheck's going to be a little bit
or
short next week.
but I'm saying like, or like his insurance might be something that covers that too, like because you have to call the cops, they file a report.
Yeah, but then he
Shout
has
out
to
to
use
Officer
his...
Berardis, he came in for the rescue.
There you go.
Shout out Officer Berardis.
Is he single?
Now
No, he's married.
here we go.
Melina's
Already,
the cops.
she's already reaching live on air. She's throwing the line out there, guys. Anybody want to slide into? Let's just get into it.
You have to be in uniform if
Anyway,
to wear a
shout
uniform.
out to that guy. I was just gonna say because I could have completely had like an asshole and just like Try reaming me
what
out.
the fuck?
Oh,
That's what I said. I was
shit.
like, he could have been such an ass about it, and he was like super cool. Not like it was Ev did it on purpose, but he really could have been like.
Anyway, shout out to that guy for being cool.
Especially like depending on where he was going and shit. Like,
I mean, it's an accident. It is what it is.
He had to
Right,
get
but
back-
it's an inconvenience now to him. Like my whole window's smashing.
right,
You
and
know
he had to
what
get back to work or something like
Right.
that. He was like, what the fuck? Like, I got 10 minutes till I need to be back to work, and
Right.
now I gotta sit here and wait for a fucking cop because you're an asshole.
I mean? Yeah.
He could have.
It's just annoying to go
But
through
then,
an
I
insurance
mean-
company.
Yeah. Well, a little bit of a hassle, sure, but hey, man, accidents happen. He was cool. Shout out to that guy.
We'll have him on next week.
I have something that we need to talk about.
Uh-oh.
Ryan got engaged this weekend.
Especially after we had that awesome relationship talk last week. Had everybody full.
I had to throw everyone off the scent a little
You
bit.
didn't tell
so
me
let
a
it go.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
You fucking snake. You're like a little snake slithering in the grass. You little.
That's impressive.
Not
You know
literally.
what?
They sent us a picture, and it's Ryan, Kate, and Kate's like this with an engagement ring.
What
and
were we doing? We were
I
at
was
dinner.
I was at work.
Oh, I was at my nephew's birthday party. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, Ev, did you know? You didn't tell me. He's like, I didn't know anything.
Yeah, I would have
didn't
gotten in trouble
trust you,
somehow
dude.
for that too.
I didn't trust you. Well, tell us about it. What happened? You know.
So we got engaged, and now
Nice.
we're planning a wedding.
Yeah.
No.
Good
So,
deets right there.
yeah.
Some good details. Getting real.
I just
in
want
the
to catch
detail.
everyone up now that we're called up. What's up? No, so last Saturday, I was trying to figure out where to propose, and I wanted it to be somewhere without like a lot of people. I didn't want a lot of people watching, taking pictures, or do it at like a basketball game or something like that. That's fucking
On the Megatron.
yeah.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
That's a horror show.
So if I wanted to do it by ourselves, one of the top places is your own home.
Mm-hmm.
So we're big breakfast brunch people.
Fuck yeah, yous are.
So we got up. I made eggs and pancakes back on the griddle, and Kate made some cinnamon rolls inside. We had previous. You guys okay?
We got a couple chunky butts over here. Once we hear the cinnamon roll, Jesus,
It's so funny.
damn.
Yeah, so we came out for breakfast. It was really more breakfast because it was like 9:30.
Right. You can't keep that secret too long.
I had I had gotten champagne and orange juice for mimosas, right?
Yeah,
but
of
obviously
course.
I didn't crack it until
That's a
afterwards.
brunch
Classic.
essential.
Yeah. Right.
Essential.
So then she came back out. We had all the stuff on the table, and that's when I proposed.
How
So
fucking
nice.
nervous were you?
Super nervous. She sat down, and I was like, "This is it."
Kate's like, he was shaking.
I was like,
I dropped it in the garbage disposal. Fuck.
What did I say? I said, let me do this now before I have a panic attack or something like that. Like,
Ryan, you're covered in sweat. What?
You're a shaker to begin with, so.
yeah, and my hand was fucking
Did you
for
sleep
like
the
2
night
hours.
before?
I did, and I wasn't even nervous until like I had it in my car, and I knew I was gonna get
He
up.
kept it in his car for over 2 weeks.
No, 1 week, 5 days.
Still.
Mm-mm.
Now, if anyone knows, just, rob Rye, because
There
he
you go.
leaves very expensive things in his car.
That's right. But yeah, I got up, took Bear out, and then like snuck around, grabbed because we got the ring, so I couldn't go out the front door. She goes, "What are you doing outside?" Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Shut
went
up.
in my car. Forgot my lighter. You don't smoke, Ryan.
I do now.
I took a dump.
Out front. I gotta mark our territory, Kate. What are you talking about? So I brought that through the back gate and put it underneath a hosta.
What's a hosta?
Plant.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like he said, oh, the rose garden. Like, a hosta. I don't know what the fuck that is. Do you know what that is?
It's a
Yeah,
leaf.
I'm a landscaper, ain't I?
It's a leafy plant.
Isn't it the worst when like you yell at everyone like, "What the hell are you talking?" And everybody knows what they're talking. And you're just like, "Okay, bye."
I want you to know I've actually never heard that word in my life.
Chelsea's just.
It's a
like,
pretty
"All right."
common plant. So.
It is.
Okay. My mom
like a
did
big-
my garden out front, so.
And right now she's listening. She's like, Chelsea, you know what that is.
Yeah.
I told you. I showed it to you.
On the flashcards from last
Yeah.
week.
It's next to your frogs.
We can have 'em.
Chelsea and Evan lily pod or whatever it's called.
Lily
Sure, a
pad.
little lily pad.
Yeah.
So cute.
Okay, go on.
So I hid it under the hosta while I was cooking because she was going to come outside. I couldn't have this. I was just in shorts, like I couldn't have this big bulge of a box in my pocket.
Ev did, and he
then-
just wouldn't be on that side of me. He refused to be on the side that it was on.
There
I
you
should
go.
have known. Go ahead.
That was your good side, though. You wanted her on the other side.
I know what to do.
And then she came out with the last of the stuff, and she was like, "You want water?" And I was like, "Yeah, go get me water," so that she could go back in, so that I could grab it and I sit back down. And then we got engaged.
What'd she do?
She, I think she knew once I said that I was gonna have a panic attack because she was like, "Why are you gonna have a panic attack? Why are you?"
Like, I'm peeing.
And he's like, "Oh, we're breaking up."
Yeah. And then I came around the table and she was like, "Yeah."
You
And
didn't
I was
say
like,
anything
I was
yet?
like, "You gotta let me ask," I think.
Yeah.
And then I asked.
Let me
and
get
then
on my
she said-
knee just so when people ask, I can actually say I got on my knee.
Right, and then she said yes, and then I tried to sit back down again because I couldn't feel my legs. And she was like, "You got to put it on my finger." She was like, "Actually, I didn't even look at it yet. Can you show it to me?"
Do I like it?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's beautiful.
Thank
She's got
you.
a rock on her finger. Ryan did very
So
well.
Yeah, this podcast is a hit.
Yeah, they're making a lot of money from this.
Our new sponsor
Billions
throwing
with a
out
B.
some diamond rings.
And then we had to go get it fitted because I got too big. On one hand, on purpose. That's what I'm going to tell people. But I took one of her rings and like sized it up against one of those size charts, and it looked like
It was
it
her
fit.
big toe ring.
It looked like it looked like it fit the 6, 6.5, 7, and 7.5. And I was like, I don't understand how ring sizes work because shouldn't it only fit one of these? So I just got her one of the higher sizes, knowing that she would have to.
Yeah, you can always get it smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we started calling places like right away because we barely ate breakfast because
Well, right.
I don't know.
Fuck them cinnamon buns.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I still would have ate the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Well, we
I
made
think
We'll
this
take
to
it to
go.
the road with us to go to the
we made 8. I had one. She had one. Bear had the rest.
There you go.
So
Attaboy, Bear.
not on purpose. We
Oh,
just left
shit.
him in the
I was gonna
kitchen
say,
and he
not
jumped
on
up and ate them all.
Oh.
Was there just
It's a good
sugar
thing for
shit
him,
all over the
too,
fucking
yeah.
house or what?
I think he threw up. But then I was calling around the jewelers to like see who can size it and get it back to us that day because
Yeah.
she just got it. She's not going to give it away for
Nah.
a lot of them were like 5 to 10 days.
You want to show
We gotta
everybody
set-
when you get it.
We gotta
always
send
put,
it
like,
out. Spacers.
Those things,
Yeah.
on, whatever they're called.
Yeah, spacer.
Yeah, she was like, we got to. Some of them were like, we got to send it out, and I was like,
No.
so that's what it clicked in my head. That we got to call a small one. Like you can't call a chain jeweler
Nah.
because
they
they're
don't
going
give
to
a
send
shit.
it out to the main one. So we took it to Haddonfield Fine Jewelers. Shout out to those guys.
Yo, Haddonfield Shine Jewelers.
Yep, that's it.
That's a real tongue twister, eh?
It's not. It's weird.
Mommy eats M&Ms. Mommy eats M&Ms. Mommy.
I don't think that's right. It's mommy made me mash my M&Ms.
I never heard it either way. She also eats them.
I already
though.
don't like
She
Melina's
eats the
attitude.
mashed M&Ms.
Melina made me mash M&Ms.
There you go.
So we got it sized. The guy said we got there probably like noonish. The guy said come back at 3. So we hit a couple breweries
I knew it. You're
and
just a fucking brewer, dude.
came back at 2:57. And the guy was like, "We're getting it. Relax. 3
Very
o'clock."
Exact time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because we're sitting at the brewery like that's like across the street, and Kate's phone is just constantly on because she's just looking. 2:54, 2:55.
Right.
She's like, "Can we go? Can we go? Can we
Yeah.
go?" I'm like, "All right, just finish the shit. Let's go."
Yeah.
I made the mistake telling her that they'll probably be done before 3 because of that whole like over promise under promise over deliver.
Yeah.
Right. That's the saying. Thinking that they'll probably be done at like 2, so they can call and be like, "Hey, I know you were looking at 3, but we're done already. So come back." And that didn't happen. They were
No,
done
you
at like
fucked up there.
exactly 3. So 2 o'clock, she was like, "Let's go. Why don't we just check?" No, relax.
Well, I mean, you guys got engaged at 9 and didn't tell us till like frickin' 4:30. I was like, what the shit have you been doing all day?
Right, because we couldn't. What were we gonna do? Send a picture of just us with our thumbs up? Like,
Yeah.
Why not?
For
"Hey,
sure.
we're engaged." Oh, let me show me the ring. No, I can't.
I can't.
Here's what it looks like online.
Yeah.
How did it go? Because then you had to go out to dinner with your parents. Nobody knew, right? Her parents didn't know.
Nobody knew. We called her parents because her parents live in North Carolina. So we called them on our way to the
her
jeweler.
dad knew.
Well, her dad knew that I was going to propose. He didn't know when.
Oh, well, that's what I meant. That
So
he
we
knew it
went
was
down.
coming.
We went down the week before Memorial Day.
Sure.
And that's when I talked to him about it. And he was like, when are you going to do this? And I was like, get off my back.
I don't know, man. Just
No, but I didn't have the ring at that point. I had literally just started shopping. I probably wouldn't have even asked them yet if they lived around here.
Right, they live far.
But they
you,
lived.
yeah, you knew you weren't
It was
going
the
to see
only
him.
time that I was going to see him, so I had to do it then. So he knew, but he didn't know when. And then we called them on the way to get the ring sized, and then everyone else found out afterwards.
Awesome. We got fucked up that night, Melina. It was a celebration.
I didn't, but we're very happy for you guys.
No, we all did, Chelsea. You were there.
No,
You were there. You were a part of it.
You know what? I puked when I got home, but
For other
For
reasons.
different reasons.
That's
but,
the night we went into the bathroom and we have our sticker and whistlers and someone
That's
underneath
right.
wrote Ryan sucks.
Oh my god, so funny. Right, I thought that was like the funniest
Oh,
thing
that was
too.
I thought it was fucking
That was
hilarious.
so funny.
And they were like, who saw the picture?
Mark did.
Mark did, yeah. And he was like, you think it's probably like one of our friends?
I was like, who cares?
And I was like, I hope not. It's more funny
who
if
gives
it's
a
not.
shit who wrote it? And then we went golfing the next day. I was hungover. Anyway, Melina, how are you? Enough of the gushy shit.
Oh my god.
How are you? The dog whisperer. Thanks for coming on.
Not
Thanks
the
for
dog
coming over.
whisperer.
Yeah, why are you the dog whisperer?
She's just obsessed
Only
with her
be-
dog.
I have 2 dogs, but they don't listen to anything I say.
So it's not that you're good with dogs.
I'm
it's just that
not good with dogs.
You just talk to them.
I don't. I yell at them.
She
Okay.
hides a tail in her pants, is what I'm saying. She is a dog.
Oh, okay. But not the leader of the pack.
Oh no, I'm bottom.
Beta.
In my
Bottom.
household. Yeah, they just run the shit.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I don't know. They're
Nice.
Yeah, they're 2 rescues. My first one, they said he was Beagle and Shepherd, which I don't.
I
think,
love beagles.
I don't think that's correct. And then Penny, the demon child, is they said Coonhound and Lab.
That's the best when somebody's like, "Oh, this is what it is," and you're like,
No,
"Nah,
they
Don't
just
think
make,
so.
They just make it up.
I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely not that."
yeah.
I think they both have some type of coonhound in them.
I didn't even know what a coonhound
I was
is.
going to say, I've never heard the word
Pull it
coonhound
up.
in my
Pull
life.
it up, Ev.
You think of... All right, who wants
Look
to...
up
over under how I spell
blue
coonhound?
blue tick coonhound.
Blue tick coonhound.
Yeah, they're both. So Penny's from Alabama and Chauncey's from Kentucky.
Chauncey, what a great...
Where'd you get them from? You said they're rescues?
One was Riley Rescue in Jersey. The other one was Saved Me Rescue in Philly.
Okay.
So you're a
you
big
didn't-
saver.
Yes, adopt, don't shop.
How do they end up?
Sorry. We bought Lana.
How do
I
they
still
end up
love
here?
So down south is high kill rate because there's so many dogs down there, so they euthanize them. So a lot of the rescues up at the north go down there, bring them up, bring them in the rescues up here. So that's how they get up here. Yeah,
That looks exactly like your dog, right?
Why don't you?
it was pretty close. Yeah, her
The coloring.
the coloring. Her ears aren't as long.
This is the bad one.
Yeah, she's
Penny.
evil.
Well, there's if you hit the back button, Ev, there's a Dogs 101. We can watch it after this and see
No.
see how to deal with them.
Is it true that you have cameras in your house and you
I
just
have-
watch your dogs all day?
One camera, and
It's up on the computer at work like all
not
day.
anymore.
Just
No,
checking
not
in on the
anymore.
dogs.
Not anymore.
You
That
put up
was
a video on Instagram of your dog
So
breaking
that-
out of your
breaking out.
crate and then ripping up a pillow, I'm pretty sure.
I did.
All while you were at work.
Yes.
And she can talk to them though. So
I-
she'll push the button and she'll be like, Penny, knock it off.
So it's like it's like
And
a
the
ring
dogs-
inside.
And the dogs are like, I don't give a fuck
she'll
about
She'll
that.
look up.
She'll look at me and then she'll be like, "Fuck you! I know you're not here, Mom."
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
and
you
goes
ain't
back
gonna
and
do
she's
shit.
ripping everything up.
such
Melina's
an
like,
asshole.
I just feel so bad because like they're in the crate all day, and like Chauncey's really good and he don't like do anything. but
Chauncey's not in the crate. Penny's in the crate.
Penny's such a little bitch, and she purposely just like rips shit up. And Melina will be like, "All right, fine, I'm putting her in her crate today." And then the next she'll be like, "Well, I felt bad. She was in her
No,
crate
she's
all day
been in her crate for at least a month.
because
Ever.
she went through 6 pillows and 4 blankets
And a lot of I buy a lot of stuff at Home Goods.
and pillows are not
Big home goods guy.
They're expensive.
Shout out to
so,
Home Goods.
Yeah, seriously.
Listen,
Maybe we'll get a Home Goods sponsor through this.
yeah,
Listen, I spend a shit ton of money there. So
They- Great stuff, right?
she loves blankets. She loves pillows. She's a bitch. I don't know. I can't get rid. I threaten her every day. I'm going to send her back to the pound, but
And she's like,
She
"Do it."
doesn't listen though because she's a dog.
yeah, for sure.
she knows. She knows.
We're not communicating with
can't-
humans here. We're talking
she
to
can't
a
understand.
dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ow.
she's a bitch.
So
I
what do
love
you
her.
what are you supposed to do?
Nothing.
I mean,
People are like, here's what you're supposed to do.
I should take her to training courses.
We should take Lana to training courses as well.
Nah.
But
Oh, they
that
can go
never
together.
happened.
Yeah.
She's going to be 2 soon, so I feel like damage is done.
Oh,
too
Lana's
late.
gonna be 5. So
But you know what? Chauncey got better, but he wasn't as bad as her either.
Got better from training?
No, he didn't go to training either.
He just
like,
got better because he got
with
older?
age. With age.
Yeah,
Is it
age.
a boy or a girl?
Chauncey's a boy. He's my oldest.
Ten.
Real kids.
Yeah.
And it's really sad.
She's that lady who walks to like ShopRite with that weird basket, like with the it just pulls everything, the weird winter jacket.
What?
Yeah,
There's like a homeless woman that walks around Cinnamon with all this stuff.
I wasn't even talking about her. I was just talking about an old lady with a
Oh.
basket just walking home. I don't know. Sorry.
Thanks, Ev.
That's what I was
Sorry
just
about that.
picturing.
No, and Penny's almost 2.
She's a girl.
She's a girl. Yeah.
So why did Chauncey? You don't know why Chauncey got better.
He wasn't as bad as we were able to let him out at a young age, and he didn't eat or destroy anything. And then Penny never grew out of that. She's chewed my couch. She's chewed a chair, many pillows, many blankets.
Home goods.
My plant that I got, like a fake plant. She likes the fake moss in it.
Sure,
She
who
did that-
doesn't?
She did that before I left today.
It's great stuff.
Good
Everybody know
stuff.
that.
That moss, let me tell you.
Like-
Everybody know that.
Yeah. So yeah, but they're they keep me company. They're my babies.
Have they been? Has she been spayed? Doesn't that
yeah,
help?
they both are.
Doesn't that help?
Yeah.
Neutered?
She's spayed.
That's
He's
what they
neutered.
said about Bear when I neutered him. They're like, it'll help his aggression.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's-
he's
she's just it's
6
just-
months old. He doesn't have any.
Yeah,
He's just fired up. He's a puppy.
He's a
Yeah.
puppy. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's just it's
Now he's a
like
dick,
she's
but-
just like the alpha female. She runs the house. Like
Maybe if you talk to her more on the camera, I think that'll do it.
she doesn't listen to me. No. But I don't really look at the camera anymore at work because it's just Chauncey sleeping. She's in the crate.
Also.
But
true.
when I would leave her out, yeah, I keep it up at work and I just stalk them and yell at her. And the
And
one
you-
time I was driving down 76, she was eating my pillow. This was a few weeks ago. And
Dog
just
stories
fluff,
with Melina.
just fluff everywhere, and I'm like, God damn it! And then as soon as I walk in the house, she's like wagging her tail, like, "Oh, hey, mom." I'm like, "You bitch." Yeah. So.
Okay,
sounds terrible.
well,
That's. Yep.
that's what you're going to do, huh?
Dog
So-
mom.
Anyway, dog mom.
Yeah.
So, you're single?
No.
No?
Not even a little bit.
No, he said, "Are you single?"
I know I'm being an asshole.
Oh, shit.
I was like, "No, you heard him wrong." He asked if you were single.
So, Melina couldn't be any
You
more
are
single.
single. Thank you.
So, I just hear things. I don't know.
I'm sure you hear all the things.
I don't know.
Ev.
I just hear things. Now,
Oh, me and Melina work together.
Yes.
right, they're
For
coworkers.
anyone who didn't know.
Now,
That's how I'm in this.
who cares where they work? Not important. What is important is the gossip that goes around the office, which is great. Now, how's dating life in 2019?
It's just.
How does one go about dating these days? Especially when you whip out your wallet and just show pictures of your dogs.
I don't do that.
Those
This
old
is
school
Penny.
dad wallets.
This is Chauncey.
and this
All
is
right,
Penny
well,
again.
I left
and
my
this
wallet
is
in the
Chauncey
car. Hold
again.
Anything?
Littering end.
Like how do you?
I don't know.
How
What do you do?
does
Are you on
dating work?
Tinder? Do you
Yes, I am. Actually,
Groupon? Do you
yeah.
Groupon.
2-for-1 dates with Melina.
explain the dating
I
world?
actually deleted Tinder on Monday.
Okay, because
Why?
of
I'm fed up.
it's too harsh. Tinder's a
I
harsh
am.
world.
Over these boys.
I'm just gonna.
Is
die,
the Tinder
die a
universe
dog
is too-
mom?
Jesus Christ. Is the Tinder universe just too rough or what?
It's just it's literally comical at this point. Like CJ knows, like it's comical.
Because of what the guys are saying?
It's
or
just like
the people
they'll-
that are on it?
One, the people that are on it. Two, they'll like say anything and everything, obviously, but
Because I feel like it's almost more of like a way to crack jokes.
you're
now
like
than it is
literally
an actual
wasting.
dating app.
Like I can't tell you how much of my time has been wasted by people.
Oh shit!
It's just
Like date wise or just chit chatting?
both.
Do you FaceTime before you meet them in person?
Some like some.
And you're like, show me your dog
some
before.
yes,
before
let me
we
see your
meet.
dog.
I see your dogs and your feet before we take this any further. I'm wearing socks. That's all right. Just take them off.
It'll only take a minute.
Yeah, that's all right. Just take them off.
No, it's really it's really bad. I mean, some guys they'll text you. It depends. Like I'm not, if they seem normal, you exchange numbers and they'll text you. Some guys will text you for a day, and then they,
Ghost.
They
They call it ghosting. I think the kids
they'll
call
ghost,
it nowadays.
Yes, they do. They'll ghost a day. They'll ghost a week. They'll ghost after. You know what I mean? It's just like
Well, that's not ghosting, is it? What's the definition of ghosting?
When you
they
disappear.
just stop like
Right, but it doesn't it have to be like when they have to like go out with you
I guess.
and then ghost. Like if they're just
Sure.
talking. Look
Yeah,
up the
but it's
definition.
like
Look
but
up the
what was-
urban dictionary. Urban
Yeah, I'll look up ghosting.
dictionary. Is that the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Urban
But
dictionary.
like, what's the
definition of
point?
ghosting.
Or like I can't tell you. The one week I had 2 guys asked to take me out. The day we were supposed to go out, I didn't hear from either one of them.
You're like, what's up, guys?
Okay.
It's like it's not funny, but it's funny.
Oh, there we go. An appearance of a ghost or secondary image
That's
on a
not
television.
right.
There we go.
Yep,
That's it.
Definitely wrong.
No, underneath of it.
Hold on. When a person cuts off all communication with their friends or persons they're dating with zero warning or notice beforehand, you'll mostly see them avoiding friends' phone calls, social media, and avoiding them in public. Ghosting.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
It's a verb, I guess.
Yeah, the act of
Or
ghosting.
whatever.
Yeah.
So it's got to be terrifying being a girl compared to, like, as a dude on Tinder, I'm sure it's a lot more like,
Well,
let me do whatever, I'm going to fuck this chick, and then I'll just fucking...
You don't pay for,
Not saying
for
you, I just mean,
Tinder.
like, in
So
general.
like a lot of the guys on there are even girls are just looking to have sex. You know what I mean? Like
Which is still cool because that's what people want to do. Congrats.
right.
right, but it's hard to. I think it's hard to pick out like who's a fuckboy and
Right,
who's,
and
like,
you don't know, but like the ones that you like, they
Haircuts
try to
are
like,
good.
they try to.
You can tell
Yes.
by a haircut.
The
Yeah.
Tarsdale fuckboy haircut. That's a big
Jesus. That's a... I'm going to Google that.
one. TORR. Yeah, it's just.
Are you on anything that's paid?
So, I tried Match a while before my ex.
This is therapy, so just let it all out.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't tell her that. There'll be tears.
No, I'm not crying. Give me another drink. No, I'm just kidding. That was the only thing I don't like about Match is anybody can message you. Like, at least with the apps, like you both have to like each other first.
oh, right, you swipe right, you
So,
guys
like,
both swipe right, sure.
Yeah. So
How
like,
on what percentage? On what percentage of people
Attaboy.
did you swipe right on?
Because dudes are just like,
so maybe like
Like 1 in 10.
1 in 10, maybe.
Okay, I feel like that's still pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Match could just be like any Joe Schmo.
So like,
Right.
yeah, you got 75-year-olds messaging you to take you on a date on Match.
And you're like, sure.
No.
Where
I'm
time
not,
and place.
Listen, I'm only
Time and
29.
place,
I'm
brother.
not. Give me a couple more years, and maybe I will.
yeah, we're deciding that Melina needs to date older
I do need to date older.
because all the younger ones are just
Yeah, but even the
and by younger ones I just mean our age.
yeah.
How much? Or how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, nice.
look
Don't I
good
look
for
good?
37.
I know,
Congratulations.
It's the Botox.
I was gonna say no, you don't.
Yeah, I was only going to say 32.
I think you look a solid 45. So,
Oh, thanks, Rye. No, I'm 29.
so how much older are we?
So all the
shooting?
guys
I-
taking notes right now, you can slide into our DMs.
Please don't.
Oh, they will. Don't you worry.
What was the question?
We
Rye?
got nasty
How much
fans.
older?
I feel like around 35ish, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not.
Couple kids.
Well,
They're gonna have- everyone's
but that's
gonna
what-
have
Yeah,
kids.
that they're
It is
either
what it is.
divorced, and I mean, and I'm not opposed to someone with kids, but they would have to want more kids.
More.
So what if they had like 4 kids?
That's a lot.
Yeah,
And they were like, no, I'm still down to have kids.
and you're like, yeah,
the
but that,
the ex keeps
that's
them all the
5.
time. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
But then
I
that's
know,
like-
I don't like watermelon.
Get it
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
here.
yeah. Get this out of my face.
Sorry.
Bartender. So
Okay, I'll take that.
deciding on drinks.
I thought it was gonna be grapefruit. I was gonna say I don't like that. It's very exhausting, Ev.
What, dating?
Yes.
Like I'm
Okay.
exhausted for her. Tell
I
them,
always assumed that, but like I didn't want to be like, I don't fucking know. How would I know?
well, tell them about the guy who texted you today.
Yeah, give us some fucking... People are here to hear some juicy shit. Let me hear a fucking crazy, dirty story.
Oh, all right. Well, this isn't like crazy dirty.
Where do you
but-
want me to start from?
I don't know.
The
Dick-
beginning.
Dick pics.
The beginning of
What
time.
happened there. Whatever.
I mean, we could preface this with why I'm single.
Whatever
Go
you want
ahead.
to do.
Let it out.
Whatever you want to do.
Last July,
Nice.
my fiance
Oh, boy.
cheated on me 3 months before the wedding.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, not nice. Sorry.
It was
Great.
It was a rough time, let me tell you. CJ knows.
Sure was.
But yeah.
3 months before the wedding.
Yes. 3 months before the wedding. Yeah.
Like, what a fucking coward. Just fucking break up with me.
Right.
Like,
yeah, but he didn't want to break up with me after he cheated on me.
well, that's what I'm
He
saying.
wanted
That
me to
was
stay
like,
with him.
that's like his cold feet or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, that he thought that was his way out.
Did he?
I could
Did
fist
he
fight
just
him.
cheat on you one time?
Oh, well,
or-
that's what he says.
Okay.
We don't believe him.
We don't.
So there's no proof.
There's no proof.
Either way.
He says it was just a kiss, but either way.
On her
luck-
vagina.
Yeah. Thank you for that image.
That boy, Rock.
Killing it today.
Yeah. Kicked him out. Luckily, I owned the house. And then I put myself out there very quickly. Very quickly. And it's just kind of been a shitstorm since then, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. But so the guy today, we went on 2 dates.
How recently did you start dating after that?
The first date with List Boy.
Oh, yeah. This guy had a
That's
list.
what I'm saying. Like, when do you, like, you're just like, all right,
Alright, so
I gotta pull the trigger.
So
and
it happened
just, like, go out and
July 15th. I went on my first date, I would say about 5 weeks later.
Okay.
I put myself out there, and he wanted to kiss me. So, yeah.
He had a list.
It's fucked up.
Shout out to the list boy.
And I cried the whole way home.
Because of the lisp or because of the kiss?
No, because I was like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to get married in 2 months. Why am I on a date with somebody?
Oh shit.
And then I dated someone after that. Didn't work out. I mean, obviously none of them worked out, but the guy today went on two dates.
We don't know this. Nobody's like, so it's.
Well,
you
she's
don't have
not,
to keep saying.
she's not with anybody
I
right
know,
now.
but you don't
so-
have to keep saying obviously like it's like your fault. Like no, it's just all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
People date. You
Yeah,
keep on-
no, I know.
Thank you.
But it's just
Next.
it's just kind of amusing. Some of it's kind of amusing.
At some point, you just have to start laughing.
Well, and I'm at that
If
point.
you don't
She's at
see-
the point now. Like before, it was like she was taking it all to heart, and I was like, "These guys are just fucking retarded. Like, just let it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, it's
They're
hard
just-
to not let it hit your
It
ego.
is,
Like,
it
what the
is.
fuck is
Sure.
wrong with me? Like, I
Of
have my
course.
shit together. I don't have a third eye. I don't have an extra toe.
I'm sorry, a third eye.
I'm pretty normal for
Right
the most part
on the outside.
on the outside. But yeah, like the guy today I went on 2 dates with.
Uh oh.
Didn't I really?
He's probably listening. So
He might
let's see.
be. No, I really even wasn't into him, but he texted me today and he's like, "Yeah, I think the commute's a little too much for me."
The commute, like between
commute.
houses.
Yes.
Where does he live? Fucking Vermont.
Blackwood, New Jersey.
2 blocks away.
Blackwood's like 40 minutes from here, so
He was like a 30-minute drive from my house, but like when we
Blackwood's
went on a
closer to
date,
your house.
when we went on a date, like it was primetime traffic, and he came to me, and it was
It took him like
And
an
the whole
hour.
An
the whole
hour.
way there, he was like, "Fuck this.
yeah,
Fuck this. Fuck.
This is fucking
Yeah.
stupid."
yeah. So
Dead. All right, I'm just gonna
The
text her
commute.
and I'm gonna let her know like this
What can I?
commute's too much.
He was asking his friends too. He's like, "What can I say?"
I got a 96.
I said
Honda,
that's
like,
so I don't
a
know.
first.
And Melina's like, I wasn't even really feeling him anyway, but it was just so funny that like, God, I don't
The
know
commute.
what the
The
commute.
commute,
No,
that was a
that's it.
first.
That's it for me.
The last one was the ex-girlfriend reached out.
Uh oh.
To you or to?
No, to him.
Oh, okay.
And it just fucked him up in the head, and he couldn't do it.
The excuses that they just like. I mean, I guess it's like easier than
Oh,
being
wait.
like, I'm not really feeling you.
The
you
one
know,
guy-
or whatever it
the
may
one
be.
guy
Whatever
I
it may
was
be.
seeing
Right.
for
People
like,
try to be courteous, I guess. I don't know.
yeah,
nice,
but see, most guys won't even say anything.
Okay.
That's the ghosting.
Yes, they just like stop talking to you. But the one guy, we were seeing each other for like almost 2 months, and he was
like very serious.
he was
He was like trying to like move himself in and like
basically
get married and have children, and we were like, "Whoa, it's been like 3 weeks, dude."
Yeah. And
Hey,
then
yeah,
I
And I say
Like,
we-
why
and
are you
I-
rushing?
want.
What's
and I
going
say
on?
we because
we're all
we're all dating him.
Yes.
But go ahead.
I yawned on our date,
This literally happened.
and he broke up with me.
Right then and there.
So he just thought you were just bored.
much, yeah.
Super
No, he
bored.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Super bored, huh?
All right, that's it for me. You got the check.
I'm
See you
all
later.
set here. Thanks for the yawn. I've
Yeah.
just been looking for something to break out. That's it. Got it. She's yawning.
Well, first off, what were you guys doing? Were you just out to like dinner or something?
So he was also a cop. So let me also say, obviously, I like cops because
We need to get out of
my
that.
ex
because-
was a cop, and I've dated 3
You have a
cops
type.
since then.
They're all shitty.
They're all assholes. Sorry,
Wow.
sorry, any cops that are listening.
We have a lot of cops.
you're-
listening.
especially if you're single.
And
you know what?
you're probably
Melina-
shitty too. Okay.
No, Melina said that, not me. So I don't date cops. I'm
Um,
just friends with them.
what was I saying?
You have a real big type. You like a
do.
man in uniform.
Oh
You
no,
like,
the one that.
Oh, so he was like.
you like a
for
man with some iron.
He was for sure an alcoholic.
Oh, wow.
But like he like was the first guy that was like making plans with me and would show up and wanted to do things, and he was kind of like breaking me out of my shell a little bit, like because I don't go out that often. I don't have any single girlfriends, and at first I was like, oh, this is fun, this is nice, and then I was like, red flags popping up, just a few.
Like what?
He
Like
would
what?
he would come over her house like if they were gonna like watch a movie, and he'd have like a roadie. Meanwhile, he lived
Yes.
2
minutes away.
minutes from her house.
Yeah.
Oh, so he couldn't use the commute excuse.
No,
he could not.
He
use
lived
the-
down the
He
street,
literally
so
lived
So
down
he
the
drove
street.
over with a beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would be at my house before I even got home from work.
Oh,
What, like?
he was a little stalkerish. Kind of sounds now. Then we look back. Like,
Yeah.
that was weird.
But he like was always drinking. Like if he had.
did you
like,
know he was going to be there? Like when you pulled up from work?
Well, he
Or
would
were
say,
you
"When
like,
are you leaving work?" And I would
"What's
tell
up,
him
Pop?"
I'm leaving in the next 15 or whatever, and he'd be there.
Mm.
Okay.
Which
I mean, it was like, oh, we're hanging out tonight. Got it. Okay.
yeah. But he was drinking. Like he was for sure an alcoholic, and I started saying things to him about it because I had issues with my ex and drinking, and it was like I'm not hurting anybody, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, I've heard this before.
Oh boy.
So we went out. We were going out. We were going out to dinner, and then he wanted to go out to drink. It was a Thursday night, and we go out. I just was like, I was tired from working all week, and just you're not like in the best mood, and I'm not like super chatty Cathy at the moment. And I just
Yeah. I'm yeah. I do that a lot.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm like not always in the best mood, guys. I am human.
So he was like, "Oh, I feel like this is like a terrible first date." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks." So I'm like,
That was your first date?
No.
or you
"No,
just
this
saying-
was
okay.
like 7 weeks in."
Right.
So we go to another
Not
bar
quite
after
2 months.
that, and he's like, "I wanna he's like, "Let's get shots," and I'm like, "It's Thursday night, not really trying to do shots."
Right.
I work in
And-
the morning.
Yeah, like
Oh Christ.
so.
I was just thinking you had all Fridays. I just assumed.
I don't even
I
remember.
just-
I don't know if I had all Friday. So I go in the bathroom. I come out. There's 2 shots. After I said I don't want to take a shot, I said, "All right." So then and this is something he would do, and he's getting mad at me because I didn't want to take the damn shot, and I'm like, I don't want to take it. So then he's like, it's like the tension's building. It's like, oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Thunder.
So anyway, he's telling me a story, and I yawn. I yawn, like not because he's boring me.
And I'm
Hold
taking
on.
your shot too.
Hold on. Was it a stupid story?
No, I don't even remember what you're talking about. I just
Exactly. See? So it was a bad story.
maybe it was. Couldn't tell you what we were
Jeez
talking about.
Louise.
And he was like, "Did you just yawn?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah, Thursday night.
And
What, did you not yawn?
I probably yawned
I've
5
been yawning-
times since
I
I've
was gonna
been
say,
here.
I've been yawning all fucking night.
Come on, man.
and he was like, "You're ruining my night. I don't understand." And I looked at him. I said, "You know what?" His name was Ryan. Sorry.
Shout out to
I-
Ryan.
Oh,
I
shit.
said, I'm gonna say something. You might not like what I have to say. And he said, "What?" And I said, "I don't think we're very compatible. I don't think we're good for each other."
Say something.
And he
That's a song that came on the jukebox, too. It's perfect timing.
He
He put it on.
he ordered an Uber. We went back to my house. He got in his car. He left.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, he texts me, and I said, "What's going on?" And he was like, "No, nothing. Like, it's fine. Like, we just had an off night." I'm like, "Okay."
I don't
And
know, but
then-
did you hear what I said? Remember I said we're not really that compatible, so
Well-
it wasn't really an off night,
Right.
but okay.
But it was just because like he was like up here all the time, and like he might have been on coke. Who
Oh
knows?
wow. Actually,
can't.
Allegedly. All right, let's not.
I'm just
Let's not start any rumors here. You
God,
know.
I hope he's not listening.
If
Gonna
we get
listen to
sued,
this.
if we get sued,
Yeah, he was too much. And then the next day, we were supposed to go to his friend's 30th birthday party, and he's like, "I think I'm gonna go myself." I said, "Okay." I said, "Is this done?" And he was like, No. I don't want this to be done. Like, I'm not writing you off yet. Like, I just think I need to
Yeah.
take some time." And I said, "Whatever." And in my head, I still thought I liked him, and
we're still
and-
trying to make it work.
Right.
Like, well, maybe it's
was
it's
just an
okay.
off night, yeah.
Maybe it was an off night.
And then the next day, I called him. He didn't answer. And then and then there was the following. Then it was Monday, and I was like, all right, you need to just like be a man and like you can just fucking tell me that it's done. And then he's like, I think we'll be better off seeing other people. And I said, okay.
Good luck with that.
I'm
After
stressed.
the week before, he was trying to plan a vacation with me.
Because he already had the vacation planned?
No,
Oh, okay.
he might have. Who knows? But then I heard some crazy shit about him afterwards, which was kind of another
Wow,
story.
I'm stressed.
Yeah.
But
Dating's
that's
stressful.
it is like. But you'll like these guys. You'll talk to like 3 guys, and then, like I said, they'll make plans with you, and then it never happens. And I understand, like I'm not gonna like every guy that I come across either, because
Right.
there's I don't want to say plenty of guys, but there's been
Wow.
guys that I mean,
Oh,
Chris,
Thousands.
CJ's
Thousands
like,
and thousands of
I'll be
guys.
talking at work, and CJ's like, who's that one?
I was like, which one's that? Like, I get confused.
And
shit.
just FYI, I'm not sleeping with all of them. Okay?
Hey, I
All
didn't
of them.
assume
We're not
that. I was
sleeping with
just
all of
thinking
them.
it.
we did
Most of them. But
no, not most of them, because that would be really bad if it was most of them.
yeah.
Sure would. Sure
No,
would
We
be.
counted the other day where we all found the number acceptable.
Yeah.
Good. Good, guys.
I took a straw poll. Straw poll.
A what?
Straw poll.
Straw poll.
Straw poll.
That's that. That's straw paw.
I took a straw
I'm that
poll.
baby's pappy.
You just lost yourself the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about
Was
like
that boring?
what about like
no, it's interesting.
people that do you get like crazy one line
Not like what you
openers,
see
like-
on like Instagram, like the Tinder nightmares. Like I've gotten a few. Like I'll get guys that'll be like, "Oh, are you just down to have fun?" And I'm like, "No, move on, sir."
You put like butt play question mark. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
no.
like, I'm not.
It's yes or no. What are we
Yes,
saying?
what-
here?
come on,
Right.
man.
Like some guys are just like looking to meet up and have sex, and that's like that's just awkward to me. I feel like I need to build a connection with you at least before I'm not just gonna like, you're hot, meet up with you and bang you. It's not
Right.
not happening.
That's good. Good for you.
Standards. We have
Draw-
standards.
Good
Draw
for
a line
you.
somewhere.
Yes.
That's good.
No. I need to have
Do
a
you-
connection with someone.
Do you
for
ever
sure.
get like one-liners where you're like, I see that I've seen it all the time, all over Instagram or something like that. Like you didn't
A lot
come
of
up with
them
that.
will like.
Like,
Oh, a lot of them
you
will
didn't
send.
even try.
No, most guys will just say, "Hey." I'm like, well, a lot of effort there. I mean, it's not, but it's fine.
Do you
like
message
I'm not,
guys too?
sometimes,
Okay.
but like I'm not one. Like some girls, like I've talked to guys I've been on dates with, and I'm like, "What's it like on your end?" Because I don't know how the girls are.
Right.
Oh my God, is there like a community of Tinder girls? It's like, all right, how are you guys
Well,
feeling? These
apparently
guys like.
some of them are like, if you're under 6'2", don't even match me. And I'm
Right.
like, well,
That's what I was gonna say.
Shit, I'm only 5 foot, so I'll take a 5'6" person.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we're good.
Right.
If you're over 6'2",
Because
don't
small
match
guys,
me.
small guys need loving too.
Right.
I
That's
mean,
right.
Right. Although I did go out with the one guy. He was like 5'6", 5'7".
She's like, I feel like he's gonna be short. I was like,
Chelsea,
well,
she's staring at you. Do you have her stats? Like all the male stats?
I was
And
like,
he
well,
was
your
like-
head comes to my chest, so I
He
think you'll be
was
fine.
So nice. Like he's like the perfect
well,
guy.
your tits are huge in her defense.
Yeah,
She gives the best hugs. I love Chelsea hugs.
yeah, because Melina's chest.
My head
Face
just goes
goes
right
right
in her
here.
boobs. Although since she's since the baby's been making her
Oh.
puke, they're
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I'm sure you feel the same way, Ev.
No, the boobs go down, I go down.
Hey, Don.
What's that mean?
I just follow your boobs. I'll just start crouching.
That's not what she meant. She meant they were getting smaller, not that they're getting closer to my belly button.
Your boobs ain't getting smaller. Oh, well, that's where I was going. I thought you just meant they were drooping. I just go down.
No, they're losing their plumpness.
Yeah, this baby's just
They'll fill
sucking
up.
the life out of me.
They'll fill up with milk.
It's all good. Anyway,
Okay.
what else?
Enough about
Enough
my
of that.
boobs.
Yeah. So
What else you guys got?
So what? Well, hold on. What I was gonna say. The reason I asked if you match or if you message people
guys.
too
Mhm.
is because some people are like that. They're like, I'm not gonna message you. You message me.
No,
Oh,
I'm not like
oh,
that.
Miss fucking Queen of England. Sorry.
No.
No.
No, if I think a guy's cute and I match with him, I'll message him
Right.
for
Sure.
sure.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Good for you.
Thank
Good
you.
for you.
Thank you. They don't always message back.
We take what we can get, you know.
So match Tinder. That's it.
No, I'm not on Match. That was like 5 years ago.
Oh. sorry.
eHarmony?
No, I might go on
Banana,
Farmers
banana.
Only.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You in the crops?
what the hell's farmers only?
What?
It's for farmers only.
Can you play that?
Play what? The farmers only ad? Don't think so. Don't think I'm going to pull that clip up.
I'm not singing it.
plenty of fish.
I'll look it up.
No.
Christians only.
No, Christian
No,
Mingle.
I tried Hinge.
What's that one?
It's like Tinder, but
Swingers.
nicer, maybe. I don't know. But I actually get more matches. Like, I talk to more guys and get more dates out of Tinder.
Okay.
Because there's
Surprisingly.
probably more guys on it.
Oh, yeah.
I never heard of Hinge. I mean, I'm not.
I mean, online dating is not weird or anything. That's just the way it is now.
It
So,
is
like,
how it is.
Because people will be like, "Oh, I'm not going online dating." I'm like, "Dude, that's it. That's what
You're
that's
not
so
going
much
to find
easier
someone walking
now."
down the street now.
Well,
Like,
how am I going to find somebody? Like,
It's
I
so much
work with all women,
Right.
and I go home to my 2 dogs.
My 2 dogs have not set me up with anybody yet. It's bullshit.
Do you work with girls at your
It's fucking bullshit.
at your work?
Yeah, there's only 6 people at my job.
Yeah.
One of them is a woman. She's, I don't know, 45 years old
Okay.
with 2 kids.
I don't work with any girls. I feel like it would be like such a hard transition. You guys work with all girls. I work with all dudes.
Yeah.
Basically all.
Yeah,
well,
it's all guys.
Your job's also a lot more like, I guess. If
I
there's
mean,
a bunch
we
of girls
see
around
guys,
each other.
but
Yeah, of course. Like,
Yeah, but I'm lasering their buttholes. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not
There
trying
you
to
go.
date them.
And,
a lot of them are gay.
You give them a little lick or no?
Oh, God. God.
Let me get in that.
Right, I'm going to throw up. Quit it.
Oh, there's a little something here. Let me get that for you.
Oh, God. No.
Little dingleberry.
Yeah, that does happen.
Can't be anything
What were we
better than
saying?
toilet paper just stuck in the.
Switching
That's
from
with
going
girls, too, though.
For sure. Sure is. I work with all dudes. You work with all girls. I don't know if it would be such a hard transition to going back to like working with like guys and girls. Like I feel like that's a who knows what's going on now with all this Me Too bullshit and
I think
it's not bullshit. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but I'm saying
My goodness.
all that nonsense. These
think-
girls think they have a voice now. How dare they? But I'm saying like.
Who the fuck do we think we
But
are?
I'm saying
yeah.
like working with
Back
all
to the
dudes,
kitchen.
working with all dudes is just like out of control, as you could imagine. Just
Right.
Oh, romper room. God knows what the hell
right.
said
And
Yeah.
it's-
goes
well, luckily
on
we're not
and-
all stuck in a room. It's not like it's all dudes in an
Right.
office.
Right.
It's all yous are girls in an office, which I could just imagine the filth that comes out of your guy's mouth. Just the filth. Just oh my, I couldn't. Oh, but I'm just saying.
I know, but we are pretty unruly.
Yeah.
Like, we don't, like, we're known as, like,
Girls are
feel like
nasty.
you're-
You get girls near each other, they're
Yeah.
nasty.
But you know what?
Especially alone, like just girls.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
What do you mean nasty?
Oh, you guys say sick things.
Well, we're also
You sick
we're
fuck.
nurses too. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
it's-
talking about like on your clients. God forbid. I know you would never do that. But I'm just saying, like,
But, like,
just
what have
the
you said
filth
about
of
your
your
clients?
personal lives, like, just gross. These are gross.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows each other's, like, sex lives and
Deepest,
whatever.
darkest secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know how on average my PP is?
maybe.
They don't know that from Chelsea telling them. They know that from
Oh,
listening,
from
to, the
listening to the
podcast,
podcast?
every episode.
I don't even have to do 23andMe. I know there's Asian in my family. Strong Asian, strong Irish with this guy.
But yeah, I think if you get all of the same sex together,
It's a
like
shit
it's
show.
gonna, something's gonna be.
An all boys school, an all girls school. Where'd you go to high school?
All girls Catholic high school.
Little Flower?
Callahan.
Never heard of it. So what I'm
What?
saying,
It's not a real school.
You know Roman Catholic?
it's like, yeah, I know it. I mean,
Okay, it's their sister school.
oh, okay. So you're in
Oldest
China. Did you go into Chinatown?
I did.
That wasn't Asian.
What?
That was not
I
an
mean,
Asian accent, and that's good because we can't do that anymore. But what I'm saying is, yeah. So like, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Just guys and
Nasty.
girls. Oh, getting back into like a guy and girl. It would be fun
You have
because
to
it
watch
is.
what you say more.
Oh, you definitely watch
Watch
definitely
your
because I'm
hand
sure they do. They have
motions
like
and
meetings
everything.
and shit. Like,
Well, no,
more
not
corporate world.
I'm sure they do,
have.
like at like bigger companies, but there's been plenty of times that like we've been talking about something, and then someone will say something, and then everyone's face will go, and then like we'll look to see if the
Yeah.
female in the office is, oh, she's at lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Because
where
like,
it's
dudes
like,
are definitely
Forget.
obviously aggressive. You should like. I mean, at work we call each other gay all the time. Just like gay. You know what I mean? Like, oh, gay. Like, just it's just something you do. Like, you know, literally that's just yeah.
That was the dumbest sentence I've ever heard
Well,
come
like,
out
I'm
of
not
your
just gonna
mouth.
start like shouting out stuff. Like dudes are like fucked up and they just say fucked up things all the time.
Right.
But like, so like
We
you
ju-
start
we just
entering
threaten
girls.
Each other.
So you start entering girls back into the thing. You're just like, ooh, shit. Like,
you got to get used to it.
definitely
You
got to get
couldn't-
used to it.
you
I'm not
couldn't-
saying it's bad. I would like to work. Well, not with my job. I'm just saying like in general, like when I worked at like Chickies in the restaurant, there was so many everybody boys and girls, but it's like it's fun having the dynamic of both.
But that's like the bar atmosphere too. It's
Yeah,
it's
so everybody
different.
in the
It's
bar
different.
atmosphere, right? Waiters
Yeah.
and
I feel like when
bartenders,
you're in
they're
the
already
corporate
like
world,
in that.
a lot of women and I feel like, but like what you're saying, like with all these movements now and like I get it. I'm sorry. I'm a newbie. I mean, I'm not getting into it. Never mind.
Scratch that.
Well, the,
Scratch that whole
the corporate
conversation.
world's a lot different. That's where it all started because the friggin' perverts at the top.
Yeah.
And you know what? That shit's been going on for 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just been going on forever. Oh,
And
you
it
want to
just
get
caught-
ahead?
It caught a little bit of fire.
Yeah.
One person said something, then the other person,
Yeah.
then there was support.
Which, and I'm not saying it's right just because
Right.
it went on forever. I'm just saying, like,
Right.
that shit has been going on forever. And finally, a girl
right,
spoke
and it's
up.
good.
And,
It's good that the movement
yeah.
Yeah.
occurred.
But it's happening on the other end too. But no guys are saying anything.
No, because if you're a guy and
You're a
say
pussy
something,
if you
oh,
say it.
absolutely.
You see stories? Not all
Terry
the time,
fucking
but
Crews. Somebody touched my dick. I'm like, shut up and deal with it.
No,
like,
but you see stories, and again,
Huh?
not all the
Doesn't make
time,
it
but you'll
right,
see
though.
like the teacher, the kid banged the teacher and shit, and it's
Yeah.
like, that's it.
yeah.
But like, if it was the other way around, and it
He's
was a
praised.
dude, if it was a
Yeah.
dude teacher and a
oh my
girl,
god, we would want to hang him.
yeah, he'd be fucking
Murder.
hung out to dry.
But like a 14-year-old kid banging a girl teacher, Kobe.
We
Yeah.
had a teacher in high school who left because girls would like write him notes.
Oh, he was like really good looking.
Yeah, he
See,
was,
dude,
like-
being a good looking guy teacher must be outrageous.
Well, in
Not
an
for the
all-
girls,
in
but
an
like for
all-girls
him
Catholic
too.
high school, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sir.
I would have hated to be in an
Yeah,
all-girls school.
He made the right move
I
leaving.
didn't have to brush my hair, so I loved it.
Oh.
I just wish
Did
we
you guys
had
have uniforms too?
Yeah, it was a freaking potato sack. It's hot as. Oh my-
There you-
It was a navy
Why didn't they give you
blue-
clothes?
Why didn't they? What?
Just walking around potato
It was a bad
sacks?
joke. It was a bad
Interesting.
joke.
And they made pregnant uniforms too.
Really? Because like that's like not against the Catholic religion.
Not at all.
But you pay tuition, so they can't say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, half of the girls in my school weren't even Catholic, and they got free rides. Don't get me started on that.
I can't.
What did they
Alright,
get
let's not
free
get too
rides
deep
for?
here.
What did they get free rides for?
Financial reasons.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, why not? Let's do
It's
it.
good transition time.
Yeah. Let me get these out of here.
Oh shit.
We should have had these prepared, huh?
That's my fault.
Yeah, it is.
I kicked on the music. I was excited to tee off, and then
Yeah, well, you're doing one. What do you think this is?
classic,
You're not pregnant.
Classic.
classic ride.
Did we get a bathroom break?
Nah, no, you gotta stay in your seat. We'll start right back up, and that's it.
All right.
Straight up.
Chapter 1 down. Melina's dating life and her dogs.
Oh, we forgot to say, mancavecomplex.com, the code Garage10.
Scratch 10 for those awesome t-shirts. False. Right? So I was talking to Bud at the birthday party we're at, and he wants to come on, and whatever. You know, we're just like, all right, fine. Bud will finally come on. He's like, dude, we got some stories to tell. I'm like, yeah, I can talk about the time I pissed on your feet when we were sleeping at the. So welcome back, everybody. Just a nice little break. Nice little break. So I'm sitting there thinking, so he's like, yeah, dude, we could like tell old stories. Like tell Bert to come on with me, because like Bud's gonna need the assist, but he doesn't realize that it's me and you. That like we'll give him the assist when
Right.
we're talking, and so we're just thinking of like old shit. My bad.
Nah,
We're just thinking of
get
like
the tease.
no.
Get the tease.
And we're just thinking
That's
of
the
like old
rules.
school stories. Bud's my brother. So
I know.
okay, we'll just shout out to everybody who doesn't know my brother's name's Bud. And we're just thinking of things. And like when he was living in that apartment building and stuff, I was like, oh my god. There was one time he was like passed out on the couch, and I literally was so fucked up. Who knows how old I was?
Because he lived in the apartment
12.
building that was
The
right
big,
next to
that big, yeah,
the
down the street
garage.
from the garage. And he's sleeping in one of the living rooms with the lights off. And I'm like, fucked up. I don't know, 15, 16. I started pissing on the couch. Do you know how like you? Because I'm not one who pisses my bed.
Thank God.
Yeah, me
A lot of
neither.
people. Shout out to Mark Wojcik, but like, there's a lot of people who piss
Yeah.
their bed when they're like sleeping and shit, like all
Well,
that
when
stuff.
they're drunk, not
Yeah,
just
that's what I
sleeping.
meant. Well, who
Right.
knows? But I'm
Oh,
just saying.
True.
But I'm just saying. So like, I start stumbling and I start pissing on the couch like it's my whatever. Like it's the bathroom was. All I hear is Bud. And all of a sudden, Bud's just like, "What the fuck?" Just starts shaking me and shit. And I'm sure he's shaking me. My little meat still is hanging out. And I'm
And
probably
now
just,
it's spraying fucking
and now I'm
everywhere.
just probably just spraying everywhere. It's like
A fucking fire hose.
And Bud's shaking me. What the fuck you doing? After I pissed all over his like Converse weapons. Remember them? Remember they came back and like. Remember when the Converse weapons came back and like fucking.
They were fresh.
Oh, dude, pissed all over them, dude. Just
They were
shaking
top
me.
of the line.
There's a couple times I pissed on Bud. What are you gonna do?
I mean, he did he deserve it?
Does that say play or no?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, I just hate when I come over here and then like I hit the thing and there we go. But yeah, so hilarious. There's a couple times anyway. Like I was saying, you ever have any of those things where like you come home from a party and like you piss in the closet? Because I peed in Bud's closet also. But I have plenty of stories. I just wanted to give somebody else the other chance. If not, I'll just keep rolling. You guys want to hear my?
Luckily, I've had dreams where like I'm pissing left and right, like in my dream, and then I wake up and I'm like, I know that's when you pee the bed,
Yeah,
like when you
right,
think
when you
you're
picture
in a
it.
dream and you just pee and you just let it go. Luckily, it's never happened because I hear that once it happens, like there's no shutting it off.
There is no shutting it off.
You know what I mean? So, thank God, because how do you get out of? How do you back out of that? Like, yeah, I used to piss the bed, now I
Right.
don't because
No,
you don't do it anymore because you don't get fucked up anymore.
I'm not a
Like, that's the
pisser, I'm
only
a
way.
puker.
I was gonna say I'm not a peer. I'm a
Somebody was
Puker.
talking over Melina. I hope you said puker. Because, like, real, like, I'm not a pisser, I'm a pooper. I'm one of those late night poopers.
That's you.
I like to take my shits
Me?
at
Dude,
3:30, 4
Ed
o'clock
wakes,
in the
Ed
morning.
wakes up in the middle of the night and
He
he's like,
eats
"Oh my
Taco
God,
Bell when he comes home.
I almost shit my pants last night." And I was like, "You literally got up." And he won't
Dog.
go in the bathroom, which is attached to our bedroom. Like he'll go all the way downstairs.
Oh, because it's going to be a fucking show.
I was like, "You literally woke
I
up
mean,
at 3 a.m. and like
a
had to
show.
shit."
Like, so, like, I don't even wake up to piss. Like, once I'm asleep, I'm done. I'm fucking
I
Yeah.
wish.
out.
Yeah,
I
we
wish.
Oh my
know.
God.
And I'm
CJ wants to
talking-
strangle you.
And I'm talking, I'm
Yeah.
out. And then all of a sudden, I just wake up and there's this feeling.
Right,
I'm
because
like,
we're the same, right? You don't fall asleep right away either.
Oh my God, no! And especially
Yeah.
now, I always have to pee like 300 times before I go to sleep. But now that I'm pregnant,
It's 5:50.
oh my God! And I just stare at Ev because first off, when we're getting ready to go to sleep, like he won't even pee then. Like I'm like, when did you pee last? That you're just good to go and get in bed. He's like,
I
don't know,
hold
like,
it.
He's like,
6:15,
when
I
I
don't know.
showered or
Stay hydrated.
something, and I was just like,
This morning?
what? Like I'm so confused. I swear to God, he doesn't pee ever, and
I pee all the time.
all the time.
All the fucking
Can
time.
I tell you just like what last night when I went to bed?
yeah, give us your pee schedule.
I will.
Super interesting.
It
I
is.
might be pregnant because I pee that much.
It's
No, you got a UTI.
It is ridiculous. I put my phone down. It was 11 o'clock. I always, if I'm done like looking at my phone, I'm going to sleep. I pee, put my phone down. It was 11 o'clock. I then woke up, and by woke up, I don't even know if I was sleeping yet. 11:44, peed again, and this isn't like a little little trinkle.
Right.
It is a
It's a
full
full-on
pee.
pee.
Trinkle? I gotta
Yeah.
go tinkle.
Got a tinkle.
Little tinkle.
Then went back to bed. Woke back up. It was 12:10. Peed again.
Full pee?
Full pee. Went back to sleep. Woke up at 2:30.
Where do you
I was like,
store the water?
I was
don't-
like killing it. Made it 2 hours.
Right.
Peed again. Fell back asleep. Woke back up. It was 5:30, and I was like, "Mother effer!" Got up again. Peed. These are full.
And you were like, how uncomfortable is a catheter? 'Cause maybe I'll just do
I've
that.
truly like literally thought about it at this point. And then Ev left for work. I don't even remember you leaving for work. And I woke back up. My alarm.
On the bike or off the bike?
No bike today.
I rode my bike to work yesterday.
Damn right, you better.
Bend to the Shore bike
You
tour.
fucking better. Yeah.
Everyone's donating. We
I'm not
appreciate
slowing down for you.
Did you get caught in the rain?
it. Nah, I fucking haul ass.
You went so fast that the rain missed you.
The water was chasing me. It was right behind me. I was like, and then I got home from work, and of course they called me.
Flying past
They
cars on
called
the
me. They was
highway.
like, "Oh, your truck's done." I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go all the way back that way." Didn't take me that long. I got there in like 32 minutes.
It's 3 blocks away.
But
No.
I just like was picturing him like driving down 130.
Yeah, she's like, "I can't picture you just driving down 130." I was like, "Chelsea, you don't ride your bicycle on 130.
No.
You fucking nut. You hit some side streets, you cross over, and then you start hitting some side streets. What the fuck?"
Right. And if you go on your like Google Maps and shit and put in 2 locations and then choose bike, it'll give you all side streets because they know they're like ideally you don't
want you
die.
on a highway.
Ideally, you
No.
don't die riding this
Right.
bike. So
I didn't think he was going to take a highway all the way down to where it was. I just thought he was going to take the highway to like
imagine him in the slow lane, just go around,
Just
go
wheeling.
around.
a helmet.
Yeah. Flashers on his bikes.
We were all picturing it work.
I trade this puppy in, gets 3 miles to the gallon.
That's funny.
Anyway,
Okay.
did I ever tell the story about the time? This is a shout out to Shane Mullen, Kev McDevitt, his house. You were there. We had a party. It was like
You were there.
the day before.
Bring your green hat.
The day. Going to the quad to the gymnasium. So like the day before high school, whatever. Like the tests are all done, and you're just waiting for graduation. But like you get to go in late at like 9:30 or some shit, and you're done at like 12. So I didn't even know what the fuck that was about. Y'all go into the y'all going y'all go into the pya. I'm gonna go lay with my wife pya, and you go into the auditorium. Remember? Anyway, we got fucking bodied at Kev's house one night. Like just a random like graduation was on Wednesday. This could have been a Monday or a Tuesday night. We just got fucking wrecked. You would always steal shit from your parents' house. That was the best stuff. Like,
Classic.
what alcohol has the most dust on it that I can just take from my
And then
parents?
you fill it with
back
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my parents were barely drinkers. The worst is when like people brought over so much beer and you like try to rearrange it in the fridge. You're like, all right, how can I get away with this?
Lana, down.
So anyway,
I could never steal anything from my parents because all they have is kegerator. So
it's gonna be a
I
tough
can't
one.
take the keg.
Where's the hand truck? So I steal Tangeray.
Oh.
Lavender and gin in
Christmas tree.
there? Lavender and lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but at the age of fucking 18, you don't give a shit. You'll put anything in your mouth. And then, I'll thank you. And so we're sitting there just getting waxed, and I just passed out. I guess that's when like you were fucked up too. I remember
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I threw up.
I was
in
gonna
his
say,
house. You're the one who threw up in the house.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
Because like I think
like in the living room, just
I was
on
like
himself.
sleeping,
Yeah.
and like someone smacked me in the face, and I woke up. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And like it obviously was super early though because I got dropped off. So Shane drove me home. I mean, Kev only lived a couple blocks, thank God, because we were all fucked up. Shane drove me home. Kev was in shotgun, and I was talking shit to Kev the entire ride home. I was like, fuck you, dude. You think you're so cool? Fuck you. I'll beat your ass when we get out of this car, all this shit. Kev's like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You want a chol? You want a chol, bro? So he's sitting there. So, like, Mullen pulled up to my house, and, like, as we pulled over, like, to let me out, like, he got out of the car real quick, thinking me and Kev were going to, like, fucking tackle each other in the driveway. So we get out of the car, and, you know, Kev gets out. He's all like, yeah, trying to chol, and I just go up.
Wide shoulders.
Yeah, I just go up and I hug him. I'm like, all right, man, I'll see you tomorrow. So I just hug him and go inside. And Kev's like, oh, all right. And like,
All right, man, see you tomorrow.
And Shane's just like, oh, what the
I'll
fuck?
pick you up.
So I go inside, and obviously I know it's still early because of my mom and sister are still. Oh shit! I did it again.
Grab another keg.
Shit! I crapped my pants. So I'm just like, so I go upstairs, and my sister's room is next to our bathroom. So obviously in our house, I was in the basement. I was all the way in the basement, and then you go upstairs. Blah 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 blah, and then there's like a couple floors. It was not like 3 floors, but like 4 steps here, 4, and you go up. So upstairs were the bathrooms. So my parents had their own bathroom with the the master, and then it was Bud and Corey, and then the bathroom. So Corey's room was like on the opposite side of the wall, so she could hear everything in the shower. Every time we farted, started whacking off in the shower, Corey was like, "Heard you jerking off in the shower again." I'm like, "Shut up, mind your business." So
Get your ear off the wall.
yeah, stop listening to me. And my balls clap in the water. So, and so
Is that what it's?
no,
That's exactly
no,
what it
my
sounds
balls
like.
are
You
kind of
nailed it.
dense. So with the water was probably just more like a. But so we're
You say
sitting
kind
there-
of dense? Is that what you said?
yeah, they're dense.
I got
dense.
thick nuts.
I got thick nuts like my thick hands. I got dense balls.
Picture a closed fist. 2 of them. That's my nuts.
You ever drop a bag of almonds on the table? That's my dense
Bag
balls.
of sand?
So there's.
His face.
I can feel it down in my plums.
In my plums. So I'm sitting there showering fucking whacked. I'm sure I woke up with I'm sure I walked up to the shower because I'm all the way in the basement. So I used to have like a robe.
Stomping up the steps.
I
His
used to
eyes
have,
are
like,
closed.
I used to have like a robe and shit. So I'm sure I was so fucking
robe.
hammered that I just put like the towel on my shoulder like a fucking 70-year-old in LA Fitness and just walked up to the shower like all fucking ball swinging, just ball clapping up the steps. And so I go up there and my mom and sister are doing something in the room. I don't know why, but
Something
I'm
in
showering.
Corey's room, which
yeah,
is right
in Corey's
next to the
room.
bathroom.
So they're both right there. And thank God, I'm sure my dad goes to bed at like 8 because he wakes up for work early and shit. Thank God. And I'm in the shower just fucking with the spins, fucking.
Oh my god. The spins when you're drunk. Is
And
like
all
the
of a
worst
sudden,
thing.
and I had a lot of food in me. We ate something. But all of a sudden, I was just like, blah,
In the shower.
blah, in the shower. And
Ah.
obviously, my mom and Corey can hear it. They're like, what the fuck?
I was like, also, side note, is the loudest vomiter I've ever heard in my life.
Bah! And I'm just puking, and I just get out like nothing happened. Like, and obviously, like, there's shit all over the fucking. There's shit everywhere.
I didn't clean anything up.
I didn't clean anything
Shit
up.
on the walls.
But I'm saying, like, a lot of stuff came out and throw up, and it's not exactly just going down the drain. You know what I mean? Like, and if you ever showered with not with a girl, but have a girl shower in your house, the water does not just exactly drain all the way. Like,
The hair.
they wash their hair once, and you need fucking Drano. And my pipes are going to rot out of this house. Like, like when we shower, the water's up to my ankles. Like, it's just clogged 24/7. So now just picture I go downstairs like nothing ever happened. I'm just like, fuck this. And then Corey and my mom go in the bathroom, and there's just a tub full of throw up and water and soap and just like.
I thought you fell asleep on the door.
No, that was a different time.
Oh, and they couldn't open the
Yeah,
bathroom
my
door.
mom couldn't open the door. She's like Evan was in there for like ever. That's a different story. I'll tell that. That's when that's when I peeled the paint in the bathroom because I had the shower on fucking steaming hot, just passed out on the door. My mom couldn't open it. So my sister.
I'm pretty sure Evan's dead.
Yeah,
It's okay.
so-
We'll get him in the morning.
So Corey and my mom go in the bathroom and the tub is just full of like Corey's like there was like legit full mozzarella sticks just floating in the shower, just floating in the fucking.
Separate from the marinara sauce.
Yeah,
Like,
the breading,
you
the
can
breading
see-
was separate, but the cheese was still connected. So it was just like, and it was just, anyway. So my mom was like, "What the fuck?" And like going down to and Corey saved me. Corey saved me so many times. She's like, "No, I'll just clean it up, just do it, whatever." I woke up from school, my Mickey Mantle gene. I had the Mickey Mantle gene at a young age, so I just kicked it in. And I just went to school, and
you were 18. That's why you
I
could
lived,
do that.
and I guess because I knew, you know, when you wake up. And this happens to me all the time, and it bothers me because Chelsea sleeps till like 12:30 in the afternoon. So like when I know I did something wrong the night before, and I wake up at like 7:30, so I'm just sitting there for like 5 hours just waiting for Chelsea to wake up. Like just wake up, just wake up, just
So
wake
you can
up,
get in trouble.
just so I can get it over with.
Get
you know
up
what I
and
mean?
yell
Like,
at me, and then we can go back to bed.
what did I do? She's like, no, you passed. All right, cool. I passed out. I didn't do anything. But like, so Corey saved
Thank
me so many
God.
times. But anyway, I got to school first for some reason. I'm just sitting in the auditorium. I'm like, where the fuck is Kev? Where's all my friends at? I think you were still dead too. And
What day is it? Is
so
it
all
the
of a
right
sudden,
day?
and then all of a sudden, I
Is it
see
Saturday?
Kev and Shane. They're walking in together, like down the thing. And I turn around. I'm like, oh, thank God, here they go. And I go to stand up to say something, and Kev comes marching down the fucking aisle, all like wide like a girl, and she's like, China Chaw, bro! Like in a kidding way, you know, fucking Kev too. China Chaw, bro! And we're just fucking clap. I was like, all right, cool. Nothing happened. It's all good. I'll go home and get yelled at by my mom. What else is new? But that's just one story.
Well, that was when you just go into the auditorium and you just picked up your
I don't know.
stuff,
What
right?
Maybe get our yearbooks or something.
Or
Whatever
was
we were
it?
doing.
You just picked up your graduation
Graduation
gown and stuff like
practice.
that?
I think it was practice.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Because when the day that we went in and just picked up they go alphabetical order through the whole
Oh,
list, and they
yeah.
give you your shit. It takes like fucking 2 hours to go through 200 people,
It's crazy, yeah.
and we all left. Remember, Ev's leaving, so we all left because we're like, this is fucking. We're not gonna leave till fucking noon
Right.
because I can't get mine. I'm in R, and I think Doug was the only one that got his because
It
he's
was B. Yeah.
B. And like they take their time, like they're like Chelsea Jordan, and then you walk up, and then like call the next fucking person.
Carly Crinkler. She would have been next behind me.
Call the next fucking person, like.
Right.
And we were sitting there. I know we were sitting there for like 45 minutes, an hour, and just Doug was the only one in our group that got it.
Yeah.
We're like, let's get the fuck out of here. And
That
we left,
whole week,
and they gave us
everybody like left early and just went.
right. They
I don't
gave
know
you
what
they
we
gave
did.
you like
Drank.
a detention or something like that, like a after school thing.
Post sessions.
A post session. Yeah, but
I
it
had
wasn't like a
48
real.
hours of post
It
sessions.
wasn't like a real post session. It was like just show up and
Right.
we'll call it a day because I didn't want to sit around and wait for fucking 2 hours to get to R. It's fucking horseshit. And it was probably that day because that's probably why we all left because we were all hungover and we were like, let's just go home and go to bed and not have to worry about this. I'll take my post session to be able to go to bed.
Right. Exactly.
But anyway,
I got tons of stories.
tons of stories.
Yeah.
We got a deep. You have one?
I have one.
Let's hear it.
Yep.
So I was actually student council.
Ooh.
Melina,
So
I
I-
swear to God.
President? Were you president?
Put that microphone in front of your face.
Sorry.
For the love
I was
of
student.
God.
I was student council.
What were you in student council? Oh,
I
good.
wasn't. I
President?
wasn't like
So
one
you did
of the.
anything.
No,
Treasurer?
it wasn't
Were you
like.
the treasurer?
No, it wasn't like one of the top four.
Secretary.
I was just like part of student council. I
Top
wore the
4. What are the top 4?
treasurer,
Oh, that made
vice
it.
president. What am I missing?
Secretary.
Secretary.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. No, I wasn't any of them. I was just like there, wore the blue ribbon. That was all. So I had to be in the
I
next.
felt bad for you, is what you're saying.
Yes, I had to be in the next day for, I think it was like 7th grade visitation or something like that, and I went to a college party down at Drexel, thinking I
You're
was
so cool.
I was
Playa.
so cool. And
Where's
I
your
was
potato sack?
first time drinking jungle juice.
Ooh, jungle juice. I have jungle
This
juice
is
stories.
fantastic.
We should make some for the next podcast.
Lana,
How dare you?
I'm giving her goldfish.
Oh.
Dog whisperer.
Yeah, here we go.
Until she throws up on my bed tonight.
She shits extra cheese out.
So, gets raided by the cops.
Uh-huh.
Not quite sure how I got home, but I did. Oh, I remember my friend Root bringing me out like
It's not a real
like
name.
his nickname's Root.
I'm assuming he's humongous.
Well, everyone is compared to me. He carries me out like
Like a baby.
Like
a
a Lion
baby.
King.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. And
I was picturing his hands under your arm.
Why wouldn't
When
a
she went like
baby-
this, I was like, obviously,
No,
his
but
hands are
her,
under
legs,
her
her
arm.
legs are just dangling like this.
Is she dead?
So I get home. I remember waking up the next morning and getting into the shower because I'm like, fuck, I have to be at school. It was like a Sunday. I had to be in there.
Sunday school. Oof.
Well, it was for this visitation thing.
No,
or
you're
like
Catholic. I get it.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's a day of rest.
I fall in the shower, start convulsing. My
Okay.
mom whips open the shower curtains like, what the fuck is going on right now? She had to call the school principal and tell her that I had the flu.
Oh shit.
I did not leave my bedroom for about
Alcohol poisoning?
4 days.
4 days. It was bad, but it was.
I'm gonna guess alcohol
My mom
poisoning.
like tells the story. I was like flailing naked in the bathtub.
Oh shit.
Do you remember doing
Getting your
it?
mermaid on
No,
in the
I
tub?
don't. I don't remember it. I
Oh,
remember.
shit.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's scary.
Thank
actually.
God I never convulsed.
No.
Yeah, especially if you were like fell and hit your head.
I probably did, but I mean, I don't think I lost consciousness. And then I remember she like, well, I don't remember, but she told me she like wrapped me in a towel and like had to throw me on my bed, and I just like laid there for like
Again,
a day.
holding
she
her
put you on the
just
Lion
like
King.
this.
Melina was 75 pounds in high school, apparently. People just tossing her
No,
around.
I wasn't 75, but I was probably only
78.
100 pounds then.
Jeez.
The good old days.
Good old days.
We could just do like stomach pump stories for like a whole episode. But
thank
we
God
have
I
a
never got
deep,
my
we have a
stomach
deep
pumped.
top 5 tonight, so it's probably going to take a little bit. Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's get in the top 5.
Okay, we pausing?
All right, so top 5. Let's get into top 5.
Oh, I thought we were about to do the intro. Okay.
Oh shit, we we do got to do the intro.
Pause. Welcome to the garage with Evan and friends. Presented by Man Cave Complex.
I love how you do it like to the beat.
Yeah,
Welcome
I know.
to
It's
the
hard.
garage.
Presented by Man Cave Complex. Get us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. Man Cave Complex on Instagram. Get us on all your podcast medias. Check us out on mancavecomplex.com for all of our merch. Promo code Garage10 for all merch on mancavecomplex.com.
10% off. It's basically free.
Yeah,
That's
if
the
you
way
know how
I
to
look
do-
at it.
If you know how to do any type of math, to my left, as always, Mr. Ryan Rickus.
Hey guys,
We're always surrounded by chicks. What do you want me to
Always.
do? We got groups.
Left
we
and
got
right.
groupie babies. I'm
Always
in the
trying to be
pregnant
on.
ones. What do you want me to tell you? Chelsea Lewis, always in the house. How you doing?
Hi.
And her co-worker. I always meant the co-worker, the dog whisperer. I know her as Joy. You may know her as Melina Whalen.
hey,
said it right.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Fucking
though?
nailed it.
You can find her on Match.com at Melina Whalen and on Tinder at
No.
The Whalen, a.k.a. Joy Whalen.
They're all deleted.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can find me on @MelinaWhalen on Instagram.
Hey,
There you
whatever
go.
wanna do. Boys, go ahead
And
and
then
Slide
DMs.
in those DMs.
Go ahead and slide into them DMs if you want to. You know what I
Because
mean?
they're open.
She likes Italian. She likes your guys to be groomed. Don't come all fucking woofy hair and like nose hairs and shit. Come
Preferably if you're a police officer.
proper. Oh,
Yeah.
she loves the
Anyone,
badge.
That's
anyone,
front of the
uh,
line.
Hey, she loves the
That's
badge.
front of the line.
She's not saying anything. She agrees.
She
so
does.
our top 5 tonight. It's been a real hit. It's been a real doozy. Been a real banger on the social mid. I don't know if
I would like to
didn't-
point out that it was my idea for the top 5 as well.
Sure. And then we were going to...
It wa-
yeah, it
it
was.
was.
It definitely
Yeah.
was. I was going to say med, and then I went mid. So our top 5 tonight is top 5 favorite songs of... We say the 2000s. Obviously, we're in 2019. We went early 2000s, which would be a decade, whatever you're going to do.
Oh.
2000... What?
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
What are you confused
You
about?
said early 2000s.
He did
Right.
he
Well,
did the
whatever.
wrong list.
So 2000, 2009.
Well,
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
2000 to 2009 decade, the first decade of the 2000s. That's what we're gonna do. And for
Right.
our
So the 2000s are 2000 and 2009.
yeah, that's what I'm
The
saying.
2010s.
Right, but I just think early 2000s.
Right.
Right.
I get
Okay.
it.
When you
But
said
this
early,
is
I was
our-
like 2000 to 2003. Like
Yeah.
what's
No.
early?
So, but like this is this
Which
the
would have
reason,
made this list easier, by the
the
way.
reason it was so fun on social media tonight, or like just us thinking about it, is because like this is our era. This is
8th
our
grade,
parents talking.
high school.
Yeah, exactly. 8th grade to high school, a little bit of college. Like, no, actually, no college for me. But this is like this
The
is our
age of
par-
college.
This is our parents talking about like the 80s or like how they get all like when I told my mom like, oh yeah, 80s, she's like Def Leppard. What?
Why'd she make those noises?
That was my first concert. Side note, first concert. My mom for her 40th birthday took me to Def Leppard. Shout out to my mom and Def Leppard. Drummer had one arm. Melina, you're number 5.
My
Well,
number 5.
hold on. Can we talk
what,
about
dude?
Can we talk about the top 5 for a second?
Whatever you want.
Like just the
You're
fact that
50% owner.
just the fact that there's what 250,000 songs to choose from.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like
This was a great.
I didn't even include Nelly
Time.
Furtado, and I fucking love her. Because I'm like a bird, I only want to fly away.
like
Chelsea, ain't I like a bird?
She's the bird.
You're not as
I-
delicate as a bird.
More like a pigeon.
I tried to convince
Osher.
to switch to albums because I felt like that was a little bit narrowing it down.
Okay.
Because
How does
I-
that narrow it down?
at least you
You're
need a
not
good
pick-
album.
You're not picking a song though. There could be some shitty ass songs on the album.
Right, then you wouldn't put that album on your top 5.
Hey, I feel like it's up to whatever the person wants to do. That's the way I like to do it. Like we said, this isn't a. It's not a contest or debate. Whatever you're feeling, it's all.
No, I'm not.
All this
I'm
is
not
a
saying
convo. I just
Melina,
want to talk
this was
music.
a terrible top
I just
5.
want to talk
I'm just saying
music.
it wasn't a good top 5.
I just
Just
want to talk
saying.
music.
No,
It was
well,
a hard.
well,
It was a hard top 5.
There was
Right.
a lot of
Because
choices.
there's-
And
A lot
a
of
lot of good
choices.
choices.
I could
Yeah,
make
for sure.
I could make the case for 5 songs. Like I said, I did albums
Mm-hmm.
too, just in case I could convince you guys to switch. I
You
could
didn't
have.
really try, by the way.
I could have because it was your top 5. I don't want to take it away.
I left Insane Clown Posse's off my top 5.
I could. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
I
I'm a
could have.
gigolo.
I could have taken one of my albums in my top 5 and argued 5 songs for those.
You should have done it.
Like there's just.
A
I
lot.
could, we should have made Spotify playlists for this.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like, that's how
no,
many
this
fucking
this top
songs.
5 is strictly for parties, is what it should be for. Like, we should have a top 5 music party.
I don't have a reason for any of my top 5.
Neither do I.
No?
I was just like, this is.
Well, some of them.
I could have 6 different top
Get
5s.
Juggalos off the fucking screen.
I'm a juggalo, baby. Backyard wrestling.
Is that you on the right there?
Oh God.
When I get
Classic.
tattooed, he paints his face as a juggalo. Makes me calm.
You're actually so weird.
Makes me feel good.
I'm just realizing that now. All right, so
Look! Oh my God! Look at Seinfeld in juggalo paint. That's hilarious. All right, Melina, you're number 5. Nice. Oh, for everybody listening, we're listening to it in our headphones.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you guys can't because we'll get sued. I don't have enough money to fight the case, so. it
So
is
my
what it is.
number 5 is "In the Club"
That's right.
by
DA.
50 Cent.
and that's how I had to type it in.
This was a TLA or
DA.
Total Live. What was the
Total
TLC?
Request Live.
Yeah,
TR
Yeah, I'm
TRL.
it's your 5. So
Good number 5.
I don't know. Do you want to? Why does this song mean anything to you? We got to describe it a little bit. TLC.
I'm gonna say this like brings me back to like I don't know why basketball. Like I feel like we were at practice, like we would listen to this, and I like thought I was cool as shit, like as point guard, listening to
5 foot tall.
Hey, get this
5
ball off
foot
me.
nothing.
Get Richard Die Trying out here.
Yeah, I don't
Great
know.
album.
Great movie.
How does
Said
50
nobody.
Cent create a movie about himself, starring himself? Do you know how much I would lie about my life? Like, yeah, I was in like 30 street fights and KO'd 29 of them. Like, I was throwing head kicks. And,
How many times was he shot?
I don't know, 13. But there's only 2 bullet holes on them, so I don't know how that works.
See, that's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was shot 9 times, and then all of a sudden,
Let me
shot
tell you
twice.
something. If you think my head don't bob when this comes on,
Yeah.
This song?
fuck yeah.
Nobody's isn't bobbing when this song comes
A
on.
little 50 Cent.
This comes on while you're driving in the car.
Dude, this. First of
Although
all,
my number 2 is a good car banger.
I can't wait. But I'm saying, like, when you're
Not
talking
your
about
number one.
albums, there's like 5 different songs on this
Nah,
album.
that's like
alone.
a rager.
yeah, this didn't make my top 5 albums though.
That's fine, but I'm saying,
Not
like,
gonna
this
lie,
one,
yeah.
like, Many Men, fucking Wanks. Oh, let's go,
Yeah.
baby.
Lollipop.
Not the CD, but that's all right. You don't know your music.
It's not
It's
the
fine.
same CD?
No, you're good. But
Don't
It was
ask-
in the 2000s.
Don't ask me again.
definitely in the 2000s.
All right, whatever.
All right, Chelsea.
So my number 5, I can guarantee is not on any of your list.
Definitely not.
Was it from One Tree Hill?
No. This is from a collab.
One Tree Hill soundtrack. 1, 2.
Yeah. But I would love that.
Speaking of best albums,
Yeah. I actually have the soundtrack.
I know you do.
of course you did.
Um,
And she said, "Did you say do have the soundtrack?
Yeah.
Or did have it?
No, I
Right,
have it.
Still up there.
yeah, it's somewhere. I don't know. In my car. Or in my
I got no ability to play it.
She still has
I
like
have no
that CD
CD
rack
player.
on her fucking
Yeah.
visor in her car.
I have no CD player to
I
play
used to
it,
have
but
a nice CD rack in my car that had like
That
so
should
many
always
CDs
you
in
fall
it.
out. You make a hard turn.
Yeah.
And Chelsea drives like an animal.
I do. All the CDs used to fly out onto you at once. You're like, what the fuck? Lady.
in your gray. What kind of car was that?
Oh, a '98 Chevy Malibu.
Malibu.
When
I was
the
gonna say
when the gas
Cavalier.
attendant was peeling your trunk while we were sitting there getting gas,
Yeah.
you're like, "Excuse me, sir, can you stop peeling the paint off my
Yeah.
trunk?
Are you
I was
gonna-
like, I know that it's peeling, but like you don't have to add on to the peel.
Just stop peeling my trunk off."
Are you gonna repaint it? No. Okay, then stop fucking touching
The
it.
Chevy Malibu, shout
Yeah.
out.
Sorry, go
That
ahead.
was an old
You're
I
number
had
one.
a Chevy Prism.
Did you?
Yeah.
Basically
That
the same
Malibu
car.
really. Some good times.
Go ahead, you're number 5.
Lady Marmalade.
Whoa.
Dude, let me
The
tell you,
collab between Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya,
Yeah.
and Pink.
Little Kim was
That's
so
a
hot.
good one.
Why did I pick her out of all of them? They were all so hot. I'm just saying. Maya,
I was gonna say Maya. Yeah.
dude.
I
The white girls were okay too.
to this day will fucking belt this song out. Like
You do sing it pretty good.
I'm pretty
No
sure I
joke.
heard you sing that at work.
like
Why don't you sing it now?
no, but like
Give us like a little.
the
a
rap
little
part,
preview.
like every
Give us a
single
little
part of it.
verse.
No,
Do the
you
rap
can
part.
do the rap part. It's okay.
I don't.
I'll put it on in the background. You can sing along.
No,
No. I'll put it on.
I'm not. But no, that's a classic for me. I was like, oh my god, I freaking love this song. Anytime it comes on, the music,
That
the
is-
volume's going up, and I'm singing.
Does it
hard.
come on often?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like you got
Right, you don't hear.
That's like a specific Spotify
Yes.
search.
Well, right, it doesn't come on that often. So when you actually
Like,
get to hear it, you're
Girl Power.
Jackpot.
Spotify.
like, yeah.
That's coming on.
I like it. Very good.
Yep.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Rye.
My number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good one.
By the way, mine aren't in any order because
Yeah, it
how do you
doesn't
order
matter.
them? So I just have 5 of them listed. My number 5 is Usher.
I
Every
almost
Usher-
had this on my list.
You remind me.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Get down.
And we went deep into Usher last weekend.
Oh.
Remember, so I was going into
You
shit.
can do
shit.
so much good Usher.
Yeah.
Or sure, got to make it.
Work up. Yeah, you remind me.
Fantastic.
Just like you.
Dude, Confessions, Confessions 2, whatever you want.
8701.
My boo.
My way.
My boo, dude. You kidding me?
Yeah.
How do you think I got Chelsea?
You kidding me?
That was my 8th grade boyfriend, our first dance.
Aw.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My boo.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
That's because that's
He's
how he
married
was.
now.
And that's his wedding song.
But yeah, you remind me. Usher.
I like
Kidding me?
it.
That's a good one.
Good one, Rye. I believe
My
I
number
love
5.
thing.
Now, this was a great CD, so I just had to pick one off it because I love her. Fugees are some of my favorite bands, so why would I not love her by herself? Miss Lauryn Hill. Is it hard to find?
No, I just typed in Lauryn Hill thinking that it would be the why would it be?
Anyway.
Well, you can say it because
I Love You, Baby. It might even be a different. It was the Frankie Valli cover that she did.
Oh, then there's no way I'm gonna find it on Spotify.
It's on that Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's all right. Lauryn Hill. I Love You, Baby. I mean, I just
you gonna
love
sing it or
Yeah, let me hear it.
So it's on the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill
Should be.
CD
Mm-hmm.
because
Should be.
I just clicked on it. It says 1998. I'm just.
Well, I was just kidding. It was on the
Cheater.
part 2. It was on part 2.
Yeah, it says "Can't Take My Eyes Off You."
Yeah, part 2.
That's it.
90. I said Linkin Park in the end. Linkin Park in the end. Everyone
No,
knows
well,
that.
why? Let's just count it because it's on your top 5. Whatever. Just do why this one.
Because I love Lauryn Hill, and that song is fantastic. And I didn't want to be the guy who just picked like doo wop because that thing.
I mean, great song.
Girl, you know you better. But I'm just saying.
I was gonna,
He was
gonna
go.
because I thought you were gonna say it, and then we were all gonna say it, and nobody else said it.
It's just a classic. I mean, I love Lauryn Hill. I'm a huge fan of the Fugees. She took it into the 2000s. She has 13 kids. I love her. She was arrested for tax fraud. What do you want me to do? Lauryn Hill.
Tap to unmute. Sorry, we're just getting to it. There
See?
it is.
There we go. Beautiful. They can't hear it, so it doesn't even matter now.
Yeah, that's my bad.
1998, though, huh? I should do some
That's
research.
what it says.
I searched all of mine to make sure that they were after 2000.
Well, that's fine. I'm allowed to mess up.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
Fantastic. Lauryn Hill, I love you. Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
Number 4.
Number 4.
You can go. And this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Told you.
Shh.
Ooh!
That's a good
There
one.
you go.
Right there.
A little Changy.
So
THURR.
first you had in
Duh.
the
The
club.
club.
Now
That's
right
there.
there. You
You
got
were
no
probably
words.
so good on the Instant Messenger. What was your
My
screen
aim, Roxy 53.
Because that was my dog at the time.
It was.
No, it wasn't. Why was it Roxy?
Because that was cool.
It's
Because I was
why.
from Roxborough. That's
It's fine.
why.
Mine was like Cheer
'Cause I
Girl
was from
32 or something.
Roxborough.
What'd you have in your AIM profile? Did you put lyrics in there?
There was an AIM profile. What is that? What is an AIM profile?
Oh,
What?
you shut your fucking mouth.
Are you serious?
I thought it was just
You
like an
shut your-
AIM, like a chat. Like you would
It
just
is, but you
instant
had
message.
Yeah, but you had like a little like a page that
You did?
was yours. Yeah, and it like you could put lyrics in it. You could put like
Everybody put lyrics in.
I do
or
not.
like a poem or
Yeah.
like a quote.
whatever.
Yeah.
Or write about yourself. That'd be weird, though.
I really don't remember that.
People used to write. Oh my God! Right. Do you remember? You guys might have done this too. When you used to like somebody. Oh my God! This is old school. This is like middle school.
And
like
put, like, the asterisk.
yeah,
Is that what
but
you're gonna say?
but it was like It would be like 1 4 like I love 4 was the however many letters love was, and then you used to put like
143.
no, it'd be like 1 4. So if Evans, it would be like 1 4 4 5. So like I love Evan Lewis, but like the numbers were like how many letters were in their name.
And people are trying to figure it
And
out.
people try to figure out what it is.
I don't remember that.
Oh my God, that's actually really
It's
funny.
just
She
like-
said she didn't remember AIM profiles.
Did you even have a childhood?
yeah.
She was
When
like,
you
there
would hear
was
the
profiles?
and somebody signed on, you were like, yeah!
I
And you could
remember
change the
AIM.
colors and stuff. Of
Yeah,
it.
like I remember like the chat and you'd instant message. I don't remember the profile part.
You had like your own little profile.
I mean,
When they clicked on your name, it would
My
pop
icon
up.
was Fred Flintstone. Forever.
Of course.
I remember the icons.
Yeah, and you like
Okay.
you could pick a different icon and
Okay.
stuff.
All
All right, so right there.
Right there.
Why? You have
Chingy,
any
yo.
reason? Just chingy.
Nothing
brings you back
chillin'
to, like,
at the Holiday Inn.
8th grade in Diana Spencer's basement
Uh-oh.
on her
Diana.
on her pool table.
You were dancing?
All of us were.
Lana, stop.
You all fit on the pool table.
I what?
You all fit on the pool table?
I all.
Yeah, when you
On
all
a
fit
Oh.
fit on the pool.
Oh, on the toilet table.
Two.
Anyway.
On
Yeah,
the pool
Chelsea.
table.
Chelsea.
Okay, my number 4. Now this is a classic. Anyone. Bye 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 NSYNC.
Okay, yeah. You can't go wrong with that.
Love it.
Can't go wrong pretty much with any NSYNC, but like
no,
that's
NSYNC. I liked NSYNC so much better than Backstreet. Not that I dislike Backstreet Boys, but
oh, were you pro Backstreet?
I was first concert Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC was my first concert.
I
That's
love
funny, yeah.
NSYNC. Well,
No,
it's
I was a
aggressive for me
Backstreet
to
Boys
say, but
girl.
I love Justin Timberlake a lot.
Yeah.
I was Backstreet Boys too because that's the CD
All right.
that I had.
2-2.
Yeah, we'll fight after this.
Yeah, we'll put up a poll later. NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys.
Oh, I like it.
I know. Yeah, so NSYNC, bye, bye, bye. Just because I love it.
Should I throw 98 Degrees in there just for a 0%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rye loves boy bands, so.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You,
See, it sucked.
anyone who says they don't is just a
right.
liar.
You weren't allowed to like them when they came out because, like, when you were young.
As a
you-
guy, you
Do
were
you
like,
remember?
oh, it's
I
okay.
was gonna put Mbop, but it was 1998.
Yeah, good.
That would have been a good one, though.
Yeah, I
It
just had to
would've been
change mine because I was like, I feel like that wasn't 2000. Literally the next one I was gonna do.
It
I
wasn't?
was like, I feel like that wasn't
Was it
2000s. I looked it up. It was
Mbop?
2011. It wasn't Mbop. No,
Oh.
it was 2011. I was like, fuck.
That's all right. I mean,
Well, I did my research, so all of mine are
I
between
did my
2000 and
research
2009.
too. While Penny
'Cause
was
no-
All of my
making
albums are
Because No Scrub would have been on there, and it was 1999. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, you know what? I
mother
really
effer.
December.
Yeah.
I really
1999.
fucked up the first one. That's my fault, and I feel bad.
Yeah, you should.
Go ahead, Ryan.
So that was
Number 4.
Number 4.
Bye, bye, bye. NSYNC.
My goodness. Oh, this is the one that I had to change. Okay. So my number 4 is not the best song. Well, I guess it is the best song on the album, but not the one that you would think that I would pick from the album. It's Dilemma by Nelly.
Rise are all like these slow jams.
I love
like,
it.
Dude,
Why?
you know me?
Because I was singing them all the time.
For
That's
sure.
why.
Yeah.
If
No,
I
but, like-
since go ahead. Why do I keep cutting?
There's so many good songs on this album.
Yeah.
And you would think, I don't know, some with obviously with
Is this
Murph
one
Lee.
Nellyville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some with Murph Lee, obviously. Air Force Ones. Like,
Oh
Yeah.
my.
are you kidding me?
Shake your tail feather.
Nah, that's not the same.
You're so off. It's unbelievable.
It was like 3 albums after this.
But like,
Naming-
but like a lot of people put in like country grammar and shit, and I liked Ride With Me. I would have did Ride With Me number 5, but I wanted the Lauryn Hill one. I
Yeah.
didn't do my research, so my number 5 would have been Ride With Me. But I'm sorry.
Right. But instead, I picked Dilemma because I'm going to be honest. Like, yeah, I used to like rap the other songs or whatever, but
Yeah.
I used to sing the shit out of this one, and I
Fuck
still
yeah.
fucking will.
Yeah.
Dude, if you could do this to a girl,
You kidding me?
like I left.
Kelly Rowland with her Excel spreadsheet that she had on her.
oh my God.
phone?
The
I know you've seen it.
yeah. Like she was sending a text message, but it was an Excel
Yeah.
spreadsheet
Yeah.
on the phone. It was like one of those sidekick.
Blackberries?
No, it was a
Sidekicks,
sidekick
yeah.
where it like up.
Yep. Slide up.
love that. Great jam, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, great jam.
I'm gonna listen to this in the morning. So for me, you said you don't know what you did to me.
Go ahead, Ev.
My number 4, 3-6 Mafia, Stay Fly.
Oh yes.
Now
Oh.
me and Bud used to get
Oh, the explicit version.
bucked to this song. So
Lana.
this was like because me and Bud would drive back to PA, the 215th, and we would just go back over the bridge, and Bud would be like, "Yeah, we'd be
And
going
this the
to get-
video right here. I
Got
gotta
to stay fly."
This is what they did, the little wave thing.
This
This
because
was
they
like in
couldn't
every
dance, so-
Power Hour song.
Oh,
yeah.
it
Oh my
was.
God. Yeah.
Dude, 3-6 Mafia,
Oh my God.
fantastic.
It's on a power hour. And
Oh,
Stay
God.
Fly. We love this song. Shout out to Bud. We used to jam to this. I could probably do Bud's top 5 too. Bud was a huge T.I. fan,
Okay.
so I know he would do like
Live your life.
what you know. No, what's the one? What you know
What you know about that?
What you- that would be all Bud. He'd love that one. But
That's
yeah,
funny.
Stay Fly, 3-6 Mafia. This was our fucking jam. It used to just get us hyped because we were going to the city to drink, and here we go, baby. I used to drink so much more than Bud. Always have, always will. And shout out to Bud. He couldn't hang with the young dog.
Switched it. Number 3.
Stacy's mom.
it's a good
They
one.
got the bass line going.
Top three jerk off videos. Nelly Hot in here, Stacy's mom, and Snoop Dogg's Beautiful were spank material.
Oh my God.
Straight,
I don't remember any of their videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
straight-
Ev still jerks off to them, so.
I'm a pervert, and that's what I do. Sometimes porn gets boring, and I go back in a time machine.
Just Stacy's
And
mom.
you play Stacy's mom.
I put on some N1 fucking shorts.
Shorts.
With the cool fucking writing on the shirts. I'm gonna take you to grade school or
Yeah.
whatever.
Drop the bomb.
What's this song mean to you? Because I know what it means to me, obviously.
Clearly, everyone knows what it means to you. This reminds me of 8th grade again. And it was so all the boys used to sing it to this kid, Matt Flannery, because his mom was a MILF. And they used to, Flannery's mom.
Yeah, I used to get Chelsea's mom.
Flannery's mom.
Nice.
That
Rachel
sucks.
Hunter was the model in this. So hot. Rod Stewart was married to her. Why wouldn't he be? Because Rod Stewart's royalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great song. Great music video. 1969 sings this?
Fountains of Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
Okay.
think you're wrong. No.
Hi.
All right, my number 3. Now this brings me back to 8th grade.
Nice.
Dances.
Yes.
Low by Flow Rider.
Jody got low.
It was on one of our poll
low,
questions.
low,
Yeah, someone
low,
put on Flow. I forget
Yeah.
who, but shout out to him.
Great.
Shorty
You just
got
call-
low, low.
You just call him Flo?
I don't know.
Somebody put on Flo.
I don't know
Yeah.
what I say.
The rider.
But like
the rider.
apple bottom jeans, like.
Jody got
Boots
some
with
in my
the
fur.
fur.
Jeans.
But still, when that comes on, I was like, "The window."
Yeah.
Is that the right
You
song?
have,
Different song.
I
You're,
had a
you're missing
bathing
2
suit
songs.
that was apple bottom.
I
I'm
just
sure
combined
you
2.
did.
That's get.
Fine.
Sure
That's
you
get
did,
low.
Melina.
Oh, okay. Well, close enough.
Little John and Flow Rider.
Da-dum.
Way 2 different songs. Which one do you like?
It's like pretty much the same title.
Nothing about it. Yeah.
Title.
One's this one. Nope, it's not playing. There it is.
That's,
Yeah,
this
this
is
one.
Flow Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. The apple bottom jeans.
Yeah, yeah.
jeans,
Is what?
boots with the fur.
But I also like Get Low.
Everybody
Put
likes
them
Get
together.
Low.
Yeah.
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 This is what I was
This
thinking
is
of
like-
when I was thinking 8th
This is
grade
like
dance.
Need for Speed Underground 2 shit.
Yeah, this is definitely 8th grade.
Yeah, I remember it. It was St. Leo's and Our Lady Consolation mix thing, and I touched Emily Breslin's butt.
Ooh.
Fucking right, I did.
Did she know you did, or you snuck up from behind her?
Oh, well, can't mistake these hands.
Do what you got to do.
Shout out to Emily Breslin and touching her butt in 8th grade.
She let you do it. It's okay.
Actually, I was probably in 7th because she was a grade above me.
Ooh.
She was in 8th.
Now we're
I
talking.
had a thing for the older chicks. What do you want
Now
me to
we're
tell
talking.
you? Clearly, Chelsea's 33.
My My number 3 is Kings of Leon.
This must have came out 08?
I was going to say, this is towards the end.
Sex on Fire.
Yeah.
Me and you connected over it. I don't know if we'd be friends if we didn't like Kings of Leon.
There you go.
Together.
We went to the
That's
concert and it was
first time we made love was
underwhelming.
I've been roaming around.
It was the first time. It was a great time.
No, like the time we banged each other.
Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea, you were there.
Yeah.
Watching. She's
Um,
a cuck. That's what they call cucks.
A what?
A cuck when you watch your partner bang the other, bang another person.
A
So
cuck?
like usually like dudes will sit in the corner and like watch their wife get banged by
Super
like
fucking creepy.
get banged by another dude. Usually like an alpha black male with knee pads and boots on. But
I
you,
need to take the internet away from you.
but
Like, I
you
just
were in the
cannot.
corner watching me.
Who
and
gave
Rye,
you the internet?
Me and Rye just doing the worm together,
Yeah,
butt naked.
the Sex
Now
on
what
Fire.
does Sex on Fire mean to you?
So Kings of Leon and this album. So this album was in my top 5.
Okay.
The last 3 are all. I had to choose a song from the albums that I put in my top 5.
Okay.
This album was in my top 5, and it's the only.
Minutes to Midnight?
It's no.
No,
What's it
that's Minutes to Midnight's Linkin Park.
Only by the Night.
Only by the Night.
Because Kings of Leon and this album was the thing that helped me transition into alternative rock.
There you go.
I was wondering what you were going to say
Into,
there.
into a man.
Well, same thing.
Your eyes they get wide. You were like,
Could've
what is he
went
about to
either way
say?
there.
I was very confused where the sentence is going.
Took a while
Yeah, because
to
before
finish that.
all the other albums were all rap albums, and that's all I listened to, for the most part. But this CD helped me make the transition to alternative rock.
It's funny you bring up Kings of
Transition
Leon
to
too,
a woman.
because the whole album,
That as well.
I would have to bring in Kev Gallagher. Shout out to Kev Gallagher, Garage alum, double Garage alum, and he commented on one of our things last episode. We were talking about like, oh, remember like I said the comment like, oh yeah, I liked Kings of Leon until like they got famous and I didn't like them anymore. So their first album was not their first album, but the one that I listened to was called Because of the Times, and my tattoo artist had it, but I wasn't getting tattooed. It's like Bud was getting tattooed at the time, and like they just came out. That CD just came out. They put it on, and I like took it and I like brought it back. I was like, oh, this song's awesome. Like they just put on the whole album like while we were there,
Right.
And it was so sick.
Because it was better, you could actually do that.
Yeah,
Now
right.
it's
You
like
bring the whole CD. I
Spotify
showed
list.
everyone. I was like, oh, this is so sick. And me and Kev Gallagher used to listen to it and shit. And then that even spread a little more because we were in. That probably came out like 06 or 07. So then like I gave it to like Kev and all that shit. Like I love that CD. And then they got real big because of Sex on Fire, and then that's when
Right.
people who liked them were just like, oh no, I liked them before. Like it doesn't matter. The
Right, cool. What do you
the
win?
fucking
I
albums
don't
are
know.
so sick. They
Yeah.
have bangers on top of bangers.
Yeah, and then but they don't perform too well.
They perform fine.
Right. They didn't perform too well.
They perform fine. They don't put on a good show.
Okay, yeah. That's
They
better.
had no crowd communication or anything.
Yeah, they just walked out. They played the first song.
Yeah. They
finished,
just played the song.
Played the second song.
Which is
finished.
fine, but like say what's up.
Yeah.
Especially considering when like we went to Pearl Jam like a month before, and Eddie Vedder wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
he was just spilling the beans, talking to everybody, all types of shit.
Yeah. And that's why one's a good concert to go to and
She does
one's
that.
That's why they sold out 13 times and whatever.
Right.
They have their banner in the red. All right, what's my number 3?
your number 3.
Taking Back Sunday. Make damn sure.
This is a good one.
Fucking the shit. This whole album, they have fucking bangers on it. What it feels like to be a ghost, Liar, Miami, banging songs. And this was another one that me and Bud used to just get down to cruising back to the city, just like, and then I don't know where it goes. Me and Bert always had this type of music, because like we weren't all rap, like we were
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I was till
right.
Kings of Leon came
So like
on.
we all mixed it up. Like obviously rap was just because not the culture, like we grew up in the hood, but like there was a lot of hip hop influence.
Right.
Like growing up in Philly, but like it was also cool to be like, nah, fuck that. We're more alternative and we like rock. So like,
Right.
but dude, there was so many good jams. Like Taking Back Sunday, and I guess they were more of like the popular type of alternative, and they were even like a little bit more less alternative. Like alternative could have been like Green Day and like shit like that. Taking Back Sunday was like
Fallout Boy.
right. I seen them in concert.
Hawthorne Heights.
Yes, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Taking Back Sunday, love them. Or I don't even know if they're still together or not.
I saw Taking Back Sunday like 2 years ago.
Okay,
Them and Dashboard.
there we go.
Can't go wrong with Dashboard.
Nope.
Still around.
If you want to hold somebody and get emotional, go to that concert.
Number 2.
Fuck yeah.
Number 2, Melina.
Party like a rock star.
Yeah.
Shop
this
boys.
is your shit.
Dude,
Party
I used to
like a
drive
rock.
my mom's Suburban
Woo.
in Roxborough,
Letting that bass run.
blasting this song, and I thought I was cool as shit.
Of course you did.
Cool as shit.
You guys want to go to Steak and Hoagie Works and then hit Blockbuster and then we'll.
We used to go back
Then
to
we'll
golf
just see what
course.
happens.
Actually,
Okay.
thanks. Yeah,
In the Suburban.
in the Suburban.
Yeah. Where you could fit 364
I was
people in
like
there.
known as like the littlest girl in Roxborough driving the biggest car.
Love it.
I drove a bus. Yeah, it was great.
It's funny.
So this
Love
is what
it.
you used to blast in the Suburban.
This is what I would blast in the Suburban.
wouldn't you?
Like, cool as shit.
Yeah.
Hell
fuck
yeah. Jam.
Yeah.
Chelsea's not feeling it.
No, I like
Sounds
that
like I
song.
never heard the song.
I don't know what this is. My number 2 is another classic. Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay.
That's
I-
98.
No, it's not.
Okay.
She did her homework.
I did my homework.
All right, I believe you. You don't have to check. I
As
believe
she's
you.
double checking, she's
I
like,
trust you with my life.
fuck, is it? It better fucking not be.
I know, it better not be.
If I lose this fucking argument with
Because I
that.
think Toxic came out in like 2000, 2001.
I think that was after Oops, I Did It Again.
Oops, I did it again.
Right. So if it
Oops,
was,
I Did
Was
It
it
Again. It's
after
got to be like
Toxic?
97, 98. No, it's before.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like
it
97,
says the
98.
year right there
Right where?
under that. It'll say the year.
2000.
She made.
Boom.
She just
Just
made
squeezed
So
on her.
close.
January 8th, 2000.
But it came out in Japan in 99.
But-
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But
And that's where I was at
and
the time.
the music video with her in the whole red outfit, that was like the whole leather red
The-
outfit.
yeah.
That's Toxic.
No, it fucking wasn't.
No, that's Oops, I Did It Again.
Oh, I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of?
Toxic's
Toxic.
when she's. Isn't Toxic when she's on the plane? and
Yes, yes. I'm sorry. I'm so off.
You are. So my number 2.
Drunk. Ev's drunk.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
He's going to throw up in the shower later.
Or throw up on a
Mozzarella
rug like
sticks.
last week.
Yes. Number 2. Oops, I Did It Again. Britney Spears.
Love it.
Why?
Boom. What do you mean? Why?
Why? I mean,
There's
just-
no.
There's no why.
Girls
No,
don't
you
have to
understand.
defend their
There's
Britney
the-
love.
Yeah, no. Britney Spears was thebomb.com.
She is not anymore though.
No, but she
No.
was
Yeah, what
at
happened
the
to her
time.
recently?
I
What's like
don't-
the big
she
thing
just-
going on?
She went to rehab or something.
Oh.
Oh,
just
really?
mean her
'Cause she was like
music
steady.
shit.
Well, yeah, but she was like putting on like steady workout or workup videos of her doing crazy
Yeah.
shit. But then like, she
I'm
just
not really
on-
sure, but
of her like working out.
Yeah, like she's in fucking crazy good shape
Yeah.
and like doing all these ancient, but like something happened to her recently. I think.
Well, she's
Like, did she have another mental breakdown and shave her head and start fist fighting cats or what?
She didn't, but
definitely suffers from mental illness.
But I'm down for it.
Her dad
wants
like
to.
has control over all of her assets or something like that. Like she has no say over anything.
here's
that
the-
she
yeah,
here's
but her
the thing,
dad's
is that-
also like sick right now, so that had something to do with it too.
I was gonna
Total.
say, is that a good thing or a bad thing that
What if
he
she
does?
smothered her dad and now
Probably a
she's
good
in life?
thing.
Right.
You're number 2.
My number 2.
Oh,
Is
this is what I put up for the poll today.
yeah. Is a Millie by Lil Wayne. Again, the Carter 3. It was
The Carter
it was on
3.
my-
I'm actually getting that tattooed on my calf.
Yeah. The baby.
Just him with the the baby, Little Wayne's baby face with the tattoos on it. This is literally our high school.
Yeah. I drove a black Cadillac Catera
It was a neon with a Cadillac.
in high
symbol
school.
on
Yeah,
it.
but don't tell anybody that. And it was a Cadillac, so it had like nice Bose speakers.
Mm-hmm.
And better believe I had this shit all the way up, and that bass pumped.
The trunk would just open up by itself because it was rattling so much.
Leaving school when you're trying to rush out of school, and then you got to beat the buses around because when
Yeah.
the buses start going,
Then
you're
you're
just
stuck
fucking
behind
stuck
That's when
behind
Ryan- that's when
36
me and
Yeah,
buses.
you
Ryan
don't have
became
that
friends.
problem in the city. We took SEPTA.
Yeah, you got to
well, yeah,
rush
you
out.
were the bus,
No, I didn't drive to school. We took SEPTA.
right? You were on the bus.
I was on a bus.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
had our own cars.
we had
and
our
were
own
super
cars.
rich and
Yeah.
classy.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
what we did was
They weren't rich and classy. Had
Nah.
a '98 Malibu that had
Yeah.
no
I
paint
had
on the back.
I had an '87 Caprice with no side mirror, and I would pull out in the Wedgwood, and me and Rye always match up, and Rye would slow down because it was impossible to get off my street, and Rye would slow down and give me the, and I'd.
Otherwise, that was going to be 45 minutes late instead,
I was late
instead
every
of
single day
25
to-
minutes late.
Yeah.
or to school.
But leaving, especially like in the summer or something like that, when the window's down,
Fuck
you're
yeah.
cruising up, and then you get caught behind traffic anyway because the lady that was supposed to be stopping traffic to let all the kids out wouldn't stop traffic. So I used to get pissed off in my car, be like, do your fucking job! Like, they are doing their job. I just didn't know it. I'm in high school. I just wanted to leave.
Remember when Ashley Schindline got ran into by
Delilah.
was it Delilah smashing the back of her?
Yeah, but
Her
she
dad's
smashed into her
brand new
dad's
Tahoe.
new Tahoe.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ash was like, I hate it calling my dad to let him know. But she didn't do anything wrong, you know.
No, I mean, what are you gonna do? It was so bump and grind to get to school.
It was. Trying to get a spot.
That's
It
why I
was
just
even
showed up.
worse.
That's why I just showed up late and parked in a handicap. If you've seen my car, you would think I was handicapped.
They were like, just let them do it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Because everyone got the school parking passes. I was like, for sure not.
Nobody paid attention. The 1 year, remember the 1 year they tried to give out
Certain
stop
numbers.
it.
they give out numbers, and everyone would just park in other people's spots.
Yeah,
They're
who
like,
gives a
fuck that.
fuck?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Report me? And then
Right.
they don't do
Somehow
anything
I always
anyway.
got the
Like,
same spot anyway. If I was on time, I got the same spot. If I was late, I
It's
just
'cause it
got
was
the,
the
I just
last-
got
it was
my
the
late
last
spot.
spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but remember it was like seniors parked on one side, and you had to like if you were on, you had to run to the other side.
I
Yeah, because
always
you can only
parked
get
next to
in
the
one
gym.
side. It's
Correct.
fucking stupid.
Ev, is this your next one?
Yeah.
This was on my list and I cut it off.
I always parked on the senior. Now, I wasn't going to do Kanye because he's a psychopath, but his first 3 CD, actually his first like 5
Makes
CDs,
good jams.
2 of them were on my top 5.
They're just so
I actually
good.
think I slid
Now-
one to 6 because
now,
I was like, I
can
can't have
pick
2 of them.
any song off 4 of his CDs between 2000 and 2009.
This was on
So
my list.
fucking good.
This is
dude.
the first Kanye song I ever heard. His mouth was wired shut after the whole car accident thing. He was like a big producer that you never heard about with the Rockefeller, blah blah. This is just, I mean,
What year did this come out?
is when
Because I remember.
Kanye was Kanye. This is probably
was
2004.
Wasn't Stacey Dash in this? Is that what this
No,
music
that's
video
all
is?
fall down.
Oh.
Whacked off to that one too. That was my number 4.
So we weren't in high school, right?
I think this was 8th grade for
This is-
me, and I'm a year
Yeah.
older than
Alright,
you
so this
guys.
is probably
we were
2000.
I was gonna
seventh
say it was before high school because
Yeah,
we
definitely
didn't.
before high school.
I
'Cause
my
I seen him
family.
in concert in when celebration graduation, and that was his 3rd CD.
My parents would get their kids a TV for graduating 8th grade, like just a small TV to put in the room. So I didn't have a TV, so I went to bed listening to my radio, and I remember listening to this all the fucking time whenever it would come on. I'm like, yeah, there we go.
House Dropout, dog.
That's a good
Ted.
song.
This is
How
a
you
good
doing?
one.
Dude,
It's so funny.
great fucking. Shout out to old Kanye.
Yeah, before he went really crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're surrounded by big fat asses.
Oh my god!
But, like-
the
He was
way
crazy.
you speak, I
He
cannot.
was crazy before them.
What do you mean the way I speak?
But like the CDs that he put out, like I
How
said,
dare you.
you could have
How dare you?
How dare you?
put all of them on your top 5 albums of the 2000s.
Definitely.
like
Dylan, 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 Dylan.
yeah. That's what it's number one.
Nice.
I love this song.
Great song.
Teenage Dirtbag.
Now, where did you hear this from? Because this is in a couple different things. I think American Pie, and then I think Dawson's Creek.
I didn't watch Dawson's Creek. I just
didn't either.
like from the radio. I don't know. I just love this
So good.
freaking song. It's just
Losers?
what?
The show. Jason Briggs was in a movie called Loser too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But like this song comes on and you can't help but like just like jam out to it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a good song.
Like
a good
just
song.
And like this
like
is the kind
the
of
whole,
song
like-
this is the kind of song that's like it'll still be on like 104.5, which
Yeah.
is like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
our alternative station. Like they'll still.
Oh, I don't think we
Baby.
announced it.
Did I not say it?
No, I think you did.
No, she
Teenage
did.
Dirtbag?
Oh.
Teenage Dirtbag. Wheatus.
Like it's still on the radio. I don't understand how.
What a good drunk song to sing, huh? Movie. I like it. I really liked your top 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Eb.
Yeah.
Movie.
Now, if you weren't here, would I say that? I'm not sure, but
Chelsea.
He brings a gun to
My
school.
number one brings me back to senior year of high school.
It's time to go back.
Time
Do
to go
it.
back.
Back in the time.
Senior year, this was senior night.
Ooh.
yes, go ahead.
When senior night was.
What happened
like a
senior
little-
night? Paint the picture.
Senior night was when everyone got like you got dressed up and
Oh yeah. I was thinking project graduation for a
no.
second.
Senior night was when everyone got dressed up and we went to
It was just like a formal dance,
correct with just our grade
just the
and
seniors.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and we all got back on the bus
Yeah, go ahead.
and I got a feeling from Black Eyed Peas came on.
Yo!
And everyone was going nuts, like slamming their hands, like smacking the bus. And I still, like, every time it comes on, I think of it. But it's also, like, a classic wedding song now, too. That, like, when
I
that
might
comes,
tear
everyone's
up.
like, I got a feeling.
Ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, like that song's still a hit.
Yeah, it's still a hit. And
Black
they-
Eyed Peas had some fucking...
They did.
Where I had
Yeah,
Where's the
yeah,
Love. I had that
yes.
on my list too, and I took it
Yeah,
off.
it's a good one, too.
Dude, I can't wait till we do the honorable mentions, because I got a boatload.
I said mine.
Um,
I'm good. Go ahead. That
Yep.
was it.
my number one again. I was trying to shout out songs from the CDs that I had. This is Diamonds from Sierra Leone.
Go ahead. Pick diamonds from somewhere.
Ooh.
Diamonds from Sierra Leone. Again, Kanye West,
Fucking banger.
and then he put
God,
out.
I haven't
one.
heard this song
He
in
put-
forever.
Late
He put out
registration.
the first one, and then he put out the one with Jay-Z
Oh.
because they were like supposed to be beefing,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jay-Z's on like the second verse,
So good.
like.
Bump, bump, bump. Diamonds. Though your diamonds in the sky, feel the oh my god. The
And it's like it's almost like the beat, like there almost is no beat. Like it's just like the bass and like some other shit. I don't know, fucking whatever.
right.
But like it's almost like it doesn't even need it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
So good.
It doesn't have a huge beat behind it, but it like carries it itself.
So good. Love it. What a fucking jam. Dude, Kanye West was the shit. It's a shame, like, our kids are just going to think of him as a psychopath.
It's because
Yeah.
you are.
He had
Who is-
so many fucking.
You
good
are.
Yeah,
songs.
but like
No, I
they
said
say,
Kanye
like
West
his
on me.
he probably wouldn't be as
fuck?
creative
Pay
as he
attention.
is if
You
without
are.
his mental illness. I mean, he's still a nut job. Don't get
Yeah,
me wrong,
maybe.
but like they say, like people who are like creative like that, they suffer from mental illness.
I feel like mental illness is just thrown out too fucking nonchalant nowadays.
Well,
I'm not saying he's not, but can't
Yeah.
people just be dicks and, like,
oh,
Just be
he
a
for
dick?
no. I mean, he for sure is.
like, do
But
we have
he's-
to just classify
yeah,
everyone
but
to,
wasn't
like,
he like diagnosed with bipolar?
I don't know. I didn't see the fucking transcript.
Transcript.
Not a transcript, but
I didn't see the fucking
Well,
paperwork.
I mean, if he did lock himself in his room for 5 nights, 5 beats a day for 3 summers. It's a long time since I heard that song too.
I don't know.
But he said in one of his songs, "Lock yourselves in the room doing 5."
yeah, but
beats a day
he's
for
more
3
than just
summers."
like look at him and the shit he does. He's more than just a dick.
I don't know.
Like that's not normal shit that you do.
I guess. I don't know. He could be. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm just saying, like
I'm
that's
not here to
past
diagnose
that's
anybody.
past cockiness. That's like
Now, this song is an all-time fucking hit.
all-time hit.
My number one is literally the song of my class's generation because I started it because I'm a trendsetter. It was played at our wedding. It was playing at the wedding. It was on our poll tonight.
You did start this.
Nobody knows about it until they hear it, and then they love it. Mad Con, Beggin'. Now, let me tell you a story. It's the best song that's ever came out. Ever.
Of all time. I remember, speaking of senior night, we played it because my brother DJ'd it.
Mm-hmm.
And we told him to play it, and he didn't know it. And there was, I don't know, 15 people jumping around. Everyone else was like, what's this song?
Just our group of
End of the song.
friends.
Everyone was dancing.
You fucking right they were.
They played this at basketball games, and Ev used to stand up in the crowd.
we used to come out to it.
It is the best song ever written.
Yeah, this was your song.
Was
this the song that you played at Jackie Dodek's and you just put it on repeat?
I put it on repeat, and I would fight anyone who tried to
We
change
played it 367 times.
And literally everyone was like, is this song playing again? Like, nobody caught
Where
on
it
for
was
like
like
10
Doug,
cents.
Doug wrote in and Jake wrote in that this is their favorite song of.
It was like, we played it like maybe like 4 or 5 times, and then people were like, all right, it was funny, like now change it. And then like kept playing it, and then it gets funny again, and then it's like not cool again, like change it. And then it gets funny again, and then it's like, all right, shut the fuck up. Turn the music off if you're just going to keep playing it. And it was like, nah.
It's too good. It's
Keep
too good of a
going.
song.
Just keep fucking
I got
playing
this from like NBA Live 07. That's where I got the song from. Tracy McGrady was on the cover, whatever CD, whatever year that was. And it's just a great song. And tell me this is not a great song to have on at a party while you're all just fucking. Come on, man. Stop.
And even the video, they're all just fucking dancing, playing video games and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's my life.
they know what's up.
If I was black and had dreadlocks, I'd be in the music video.
Or cornrows.
Yeah, this was
Or
a good one.
cornrows, playing Xbox. NBA Live. It's definitely not NBA Live 18. I'll tell you that.
Fucked up.
All right, so let's go through your 5 to 1.
What?
Your 5 to 1.
What does that mean?
Like,
NBA 07, yep.
say, like, all right, my number
Jason
5 was this,
McGrady
my 4 was
on the
this, my
Rockets.
3 was
Oh.
this.
Never listen to the fucking podcast, I guess.
No, I mean. So, 5.
Yep.
In the club. In the club.
There you go.
4, right there. 3, Stacy's mom. 2, party like a rock star. And 1, teenage dirtbag.
Chills.
My number 5 was Lady Marmalade. Is it Marmalade? Marmalade?
I think it's
Lady
Marmalade.
Marmalade.
Oh.
You all just said something different.
I think it's Marmalade.
Lady
It's
Marmalade.
whatever you want it to be.
Number 4 is Bye 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 by NSYNC. Number 3 was
Specifically, the NSYNC version of
Yeah.
Bye Bye Bye.
Low. Number 2 was Oops, I Did It Again. And number 1 was I Got a Feeling.
My number 5 was You Remind Me. My number 4 was Dilemma. My number 3 was Sex on Fire. 2, A Milli. 1, Diamonds from Sierra Leone.
My number 5 was Nelly Ride With Me. My number 4 was Stay Fly, 3-6
Trying to
Mafia.
slide in another one.
My number 3 was Make Damn Sure, Taking Back Sunday. My number 2, Through the Wire, Yeezus, also known as Kanye back then for you young kids. And number 1, Beggin' Madcon. Nobody knows that song. Look it up. It's going to change your life. You're welcome, and thank you.
Is he not Kanye anymore?
Yeah, he's Kanye. Sure, whatever. Yeah,
Ye.
Kanye Kardashian. Do you? Does anybody want to throw in any honorable mentions before we shut the party down?
Skater Boy.
Love it. Since you've been gone, Kelly Clarkson.
I was just going to say that since you were gone.
What you guys were talking about? City High. Oh no, you were saying Black Eyed Peas. But how about City High? What would you do if your mom was at home?
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
I just
actually
What was their other song?
They had another
Caramel.
good one. Yeah, how's that go?
No, it just goes Caramel.
Caramel,
You know it.
Caramel,
You know
Caramel,
it.
Black Eyed Peas, Where's the Love? That was a good one.
Yeah. I don't know if that was later or not.
No, it was within the. I checked.
That counts. I don't care.
Ev, send us out.
All right, that's it.
All right, guys, that's it. Melina, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me,
It was
guys.
an honor. It was a pleasure. Thanks for opening up. Mad guys are gonna be sliding into your DM, so be prepared for.
Okay.
At least
Dick
250
pics?
to 350.
But with all due respect, they'll be nice, I guess. This was a fun one.
Yeah.
This was a good top 5. We had a good time. And shout out to Corey for cleaning up, skimming the bathtub.
The
with my
mozzarella sticks.
And other than that, check us out on Man Cave Complex and
Garage 10.
Garage 10, 10% off. It's
we love
free.
you guys. Thanks for listening. Subscribe. A big thing is subscribe to iTunes and comment on iTunes. That is a big thing or the podcast app. That's a huge thing for us. Other than that, we love you.